definitely don't want to go without a hat and don't want to turn around because I'm missing 4. I'm off by 4.
Oh, you don't
So
want me
I
to
gotta-
I
finish
didn't know
that.
what you meant by that.
So
by
I
that
gotta
chat,
finish
but-
making 4 more, and then we're good.
Fine, you're fine.
Alright,
It's pretty banging
Charlene.
though.
Look at all those little multiple. Oh God, she just whips
You
it
know
out.
what? You kind of look like Kerrigan.
I was gonna say put on a predator mask and just go.
Yeah.
She even has the red light right there. She can.
Yes. Oh my
Rich.
god. Yes, yes, yes.
You know what I should have done to Charlene's dick pic the other day?
Yeah, what?
So I have this giant black fucking
Did-
water.
You can just stop right
Stop right
there.
there.
You can just not speak and just end
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
And it's
Leave
for
it to our
icing
imagination.
on the cake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Got this giant black something.
a water bottle, dude.
Yeah.
Nope.
Water
Nope.
dispenser.
Yeah, it dispenses something, all right.
Now I can't. Now I can't drink out of it on camera. Thanks.
Oh yeah, you can.
No,
Put
I
that bad
can't.
boy on your lips and you
Oh, you're
suck.
right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
There you go. There you go. Fucking look. I saw that shit.
I did too.
You're welcome.
All right.
Look away to eat for 1 second. I regret it so quickly.
With,
Oh, dude, we had an
without
entire
further
joke.
ado,
It's gone.
no. We have to get into it tonight because there's a lot to cover. So, God fucking damn it.
Not me.
Not me.
Not
Ah.
You know what? Go back to my last message to you, Mitch. That's all I gotta say. From this
Last
morning.
message. Okay.
That's our reply to Luke, but he doesn't know.
Okay.
Do it. I'll have no context. Makes it better.
You won't.
All right. Without further ado, let's get right into it. And without explaining everything, because it's more fun that way for Chris,
For Chris.
we'll just go over a little cliff note.
Y'all had a good day. Things happened. Let's go.
Oh, we had
As
a day
the
already.
Wayfinders managed to break into Mecca and find their way into a pinpoint accurate spot to slay a VIP of the army. They conquered their foe, and it was very clutch, mind you. Chris, how the mechanic worked, just so that you're aware, basically every round, everybody got a stack. And for every stack, you lose 5 health at the start of basically Zarius' turn, is whenever it ticked over, right? Because that's where the marker was.
Yeah. It
As
was
long
like-
as you were in the area.
We had
And
stacks on
every
stacks,
round,
man.
it would grow 5 feet. So 5 feet, 1 stack. Every stack is 5 damage. And it ramped. And every time one of the creatures that it summoned hit someone, they gained another stack. But the creatures didn't do a lot of damage. It was all about stack management. It was really cool. At
DPS
one
race.
point,
Got it.
Libitina would have taken, I think it was 78 damage or 75 damage or 85 damage or some shit like that. And she had 10 health, so it had just killed her ass just outright. Just nope, no death saves. Just see you fucking later.
I had 14 stacks or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm. It was bad. But anyways, you all conquered your foe. And after a few moments of sitting down and catching your breath, figuring out what was going to happen, you hear the loud footsteps approaching before you. And suddenly, there is a stream of infantrymen, of archers, of stealth units of every caliber running through and starting to form almost a barrier, a perimeter around you. Very quickly, since you took out this large area where this VIP was housing, you created a rest area. In this rest area, you were able to Rest. Imagine that. This is where things turn. As within the hour of the rest that you all had, at certain points, people started to split off. Dro went to heal and look for supplies. Because, well, Dro went to really look for supplies, as you didn't really need to heal a lot. Am I mistaken? I'm mistaken.
I'm pretty low health.
I was thinking of the last
already.
time. I apologize. I
Mhm.
apologize. Dro sat down and started to heal as he needed it. In fact, all of you really did.
Actually, I started carving something. I remember I mentioned that.
Yeah, you were. That's what it was. You were carving. What the fuck were you carving? Were you carving?
Hansi's holy symbol.
That's what it was. Because right now you do not have one of Hansith. You have one of Moradin.
Mhm.
You're carving Hansith's symbol. I'll go ahead and say, roll me a. This is gonna sound hilariously dumb, unless you have wood carving tools.
I have leather
Roll-
tools. Includes the knife.
Roll a d20, just a raw d20. You can roll it with advantage.
Just a raw.
Garbage.
Wow. You know, wood is not the medium that you have chosen.
I was about to say, I
Being
wasn't
the
using
craftsman-
wood.
But being the craftsman that you are, you still managed to make it work. With your modifiers, it right around is, I think it's a 14 or something. You managed to craft something that roundabout, at a glance, one can distinguish, oh, that's Hansi's sigil. And if they look at it for a little longer, they go, is it? It looks better from a distance than up close. Needs a little bit more refinement. Maybe as you sit down and
Very much a
find
handmade
time.
thing.
Yeah, you can make it you can make it work. Fuck off, Chris.
Obviously made by a cleric who's not really good with their hands. Like, yep. Better than a craftsman.
Anyways, Zarius, what did you do while we were on this short rest, or did you simply just rest because you were that exhausted?
Rested and assumed commander role for people flowing in, making sure the correct people are heading towards the gatehouse, securing the area, more administrative stuff.
Zarius, instead of just fully resting, as he probably should have, managed to actually go towards the front of the gate and doing exactly as he said. He's delegating everyone left and right. Eventually, a small squadron of people, seeing how injured he is, kind of makes him take a step back and sit down and start to mend to his own wounds and start to relax as they begin to push people around and delegate them. Every now and again, Zarius, as you're stretching, you look over and you're like, hey, no, that guy over there, fuck that, bad call. Him there, that guy there. Otherwise, you're doing great. And you just relax. You actually get taken care of because of the position you were in. As medical staff immediately start rushing forward, two of them immediately branch off and start tending to you specifically. What that means is you will get an additional 1 hit die. Use at your leisure.
Yeah.
Oh.
It says I can't roll
Libitina.
it because I'm gonna hit this. So
Well, you can add 1 and roll it. I believe you.
Yep.
What were you doing during the short rest?
I failed it because what she was originally doing was looking for potions and such. But I did.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
I was like, I know someone did it.
Yeah, I went to look for stuff. I couldn't find anything. I was looking for ingredients to make potions before I can start crafting stuff, and I think I rolled like a 2 or 1 or some bullshit. I rolled really low and failed it. So
you rolled real low, and then they were like, "Do not put your grubby fucking hands," and they were like batting you away, and they're like, "Get away from our supply, you actual underworld demon."
So
you're like,
at that point, it would have just been like resting up. I had a lot of tar on me, and Libitina would have just been like
smoking.
took into the shadows, kind of observing everything as it would be, and you guys most likely would not see her even if she was standing near you, as is the case as always. And
What are you doing with the tar?
the tar's gone. I
Tar?
hadn't. Levitina had no interest with that tar. I would assume, at least me as a player, I would assume that it was specifically tied to the jackass and probably wouldn't be useful without him.
You are correct.
So I just left it
All
be.
right. All right. You left it be. That was the correct decision. Libitina scouting out, making sure all is well. No one spots her after her one fumble with trying to finagle a few potions. She's gone.
Yeah,
Shadows, as
I'll-
she always is.
I'll
Resting
put the
and
invisible
tending to
condition
wounds.
because I will action
Perfect.
invisible.
Yep. Yara and Renki managed to sneak away from the group for a little while to go speak in private, and eventually managed to wander back to the group. Nothing has really changed. Nothing has really happened. And by wanderer back, I mean the group is, you're all pretty spread out. You haven't really convened yet. You're at opposite corners, you know. Again, Zarius is at the front. This perimeter, it's much larger than it actually is on screen. It's a solid 3. Jesus. It's a solid about football field of perimeter of what's being set up. So you're all kind of spread out. Eventually, you all start getting up and start wandering towards the center where you had met originally, or where you had started to disperse. And as you're walking, you all hear a loud eruption in the distance. A crack in the air.
Mecca was
Completely
built on a
unexpected.
volcano.
Completely unexpected and caught off guard. The entire area that you're on immediately looks over. All of you look over, and you see this meteoric fire shining in the sky. A blazing light of inferno begins to descend on the encampment.
Fucking Radon.
And as it grows
Yep.
closer and closer and closer, the light, instead of growing and growing in intensity, actually starts to shrink and shrink and shrink. And at the center of this fiery inferno, the center of mass, is one creature strapped to a rocket flying at you at
God
Mach
damn it.
speeds, flames burning behind him, and an orange streak across the sky. You hear nothing but one note, one scream. Sprick, please tell them the sound that they hear as Sprick is screeching. And with that,
That's great.
The
I'm
impact-
glad your neighbors love that one.
Sprick
He
has always talked
hits
about
the
those
ground.
rockets.
he hits the ground, scraping
Guys.
across, skittering 10, 15, 16, 16 and a half feet. And then the rocket smokes, starts to rise and billow as all of you start running over, and you see a familiar face. However, his hair
God looks like a real piece of shit right now.
straight up, as
I
he
do
says
not
that,
run
his
over.
face completely blackened, covered in soot. His eyes and his teeth are the only things that you see that aren't completely overwhelmed by blackened coal.
Oh no, I'm black facing.
Oh God,
Oh
no!
gosh.
Gonna get canceled.
Sprig shakes himself off and dusts himself off like a fucking Looney Tunes character, and then falls to the ground. Wonderful.
Oh, I'm dead.
He dies. No.
Guys, if you lived.
Like a rolling fucking disaster. Sprick, you have impacted the battlefield. You may use nothing
Okay.
You have what you have when you have a ribbon, because you used a bit of things. And here you are. I do need to change.
I had 10th HP. I got rid of that, but
Yep. Oh yeah. Everybody, by the way, no. You still have your plus 25 max HP, Chris, because this lasts for a whole day.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only been what, like an hour or two?
Oh, it's been much longer than that.
Well,
Oh, has it?
it's been 2
Well-
hours since Chris was here.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours since Chris was here. It's been about 6 hours into the start.
Okay.
So it's actually been a solid amount of time.
In the grand scheme of things,
Yeah, the grand scheme of things, not so long. As everybody begins to gather, first is Zarius as he's at the front gate.
Yeah.
Next up is Dro as he wasn't too far behind with Sprick. Libitina begins to creep out of the shadows in between the two of them. In fact, we're going to start cleaning up the bloodstains that are on the ground.
I was gonna say if you leave him there, I'm gonna make a comment. Oh shit! It's like my uncle all over again.
The bloodstains will stay, however, the character bubbles are gone to reduce latency and lag.
I mean, there really wasn't much left that I all disintegrated into. Ugh.
That is true.
Oh.
Oh.
That's cute. Dog.
Oh, look at the
Hey, look, it's
dog.
Lhasa.
Hi, Lhasa.
there's there's mommy.
That's a mama.
Mom and daughter.
Either way, as everybody starts to convene, two more people start to show up. Rinki and Yara begin walking towards the group. And in between them is a hooded figure in a dark green cloak, sauntering up to you all, completely masked.
My eyes are on Zarius.
And like everybody's there, right?
As of this point, as
Yes,
I'm
Brick is back.
undoing-
Yeah.
So I am undoing Libetina's invisibility as she appears next to Sprick because that's exactly where she'd fucking appear.
Tell me about my sweet
Walking
ass
up.
again.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is an Esther god. Why am I here? I made a rocket to get the fuck out of here. Why am I here?
You know, Estergard is north, right?
I don't got a compass. I had to go off my goblin. I'm not a goblin. My Loompa instinct.
Well, that's
My-
why you tried to use your goblin instincts and they aren't there anymore.
My Goomba instincts.
Slipping north and south all around.
I
All right,
mean,
I'm here. I'm here.
Did-
Pay me. I'm ready.
I'm assuming you just spun in a circle with your hand out and that's the way you went.
No, I licked my finger first. Get a feel for the wind.
The masked figure just kind of sitting here listening to all of this, finally kind of looks at everybody and speaks up as he can't contain himself anymore. This is
You know,
too much.
Sprick, if that's you, you were always the greatest craftsman that Vingard and I have ever known.
I spin in a circle. Where the fuck is Dro? Do you hear that, Dro? I'm the best craftsman this guy knows.
Yeah.
As Zarius and Dro immediately recognize behind the green hood is Lyric Mephistopheles.
Oh! Why, hello there, my friends. How you been?
Zarius,
Yes.
I know you're upset. Will you allow me to explain?
I don't know. I see a smile on his fucking face. He looks pretty happy to me.
Yes.
Everyone's happy to see me, new guy. I don't know who you are.
Oh, you hurt me.
Sure. I will let you explain, Yara.
Lou has agreed that as long as we bring back the head of Torandrock, the war is essentially over. He and his followers will return to hell. At least
As
the ones
much
that
as
will
the-
listen.
We can't kill the hero of Estegod. Fucked up.
He is no hero.
Oh,
Well,
you've been played, Sprick. We all been played. We've been played like a goddamn fiddle.
No.
I figured it
Can't be like
was
this.
a decent option. And I, for one, decided to take it.
Looking at Zarius, how? what's the
There
general?
is no insight check needed at all. Zarius, by all means, all emotions are out on display in this moment of
Yes.
absolute betrayal.
I was gonna do one thing real quick, just because I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
Okay.
Hey George, 1 or 2?
Regardless,
Pick 1 or 2.
2. And
You're
hold on,
lucky.
before you give the answer, I need to give my answer to something.
Nothing happens. Don't worry. One, if
Okay.
it was been guessed, it would have been bad.
Zarius, please explain what's on your face, your body emotion, your unspoken language. And to everyone else, as this is plain as day.
Zarius is upset and is on the brink of hostility. I will say that is the most accurate description. But the first thing he's going to do, actually, just to cover his base, he's going to look at Yara. I'm not doing that because that's what the first roll was for.
Who said you're allowed to move right here?
Everyone who has a free action right now,
Don't worry about it.
everyone stop. Let Luke explain before we keep doing this.
I'm trying to
I
position
tapped
myself
Lyric with
correctly
this.
here.
I'm Mr. President dive in the way.
Yep. I mean,
I'm
I mean-
sorry, Tro, but at no point can you touch Lyric, as you can't get past him with Renki in the way.
I'm not
going-
walking with malice, just like, yeah, what's up?
Doesn't matter.
I'm
Renki's
gonna-
not letting you walk up.
I'm going to try to cast a spell on Yara.
You may send it to me in private. Or
Is he
you may
using
cast it in
subtle
private.
cast?
Let me rephrase.
No, he is not being subtle. He is casting a spell that you probably should know.
I mean, if Frankie's on me past him, then he's getting hit with remove curse. So I remove curse people left and right, just so you're aware.
There is no hostility towards Yara. He tries to temper it
Okay.
and then tries to cast
Okay.
a spell.
Yara, a spell begins to cast on you from Zarius. Dro begins to walk forward, and he immediately casts a spell onto Renki.
Rinky lets it happen.
It's not a thing you can roll against.
Oh, I know. Like I could try to. I could walk away or.
It's
try
like
to
I was walking
dodge,
up to Lyric, you're just like, no, in the way. It's like you're obviously fucking crazy.
It's still a touch, Matt. So he could technically, be like, roll to hit,
Mhm.
but he's just gonna let you touch. With that as well, Yara,
What are you
a spell
doing?
is being cast against you. Oh no, this isn't a what are you doing? It's just happening.
I'm
Your immediate
casting.
gut instinct. Do you let it happen, or you? What's happening?
It's a
I'm
yes
gonna
or
give you
no
a countdown.
question.
5, 4.
Let it happen.
Counterspell or not? Okay.
You let it happen.
All right.
I let it
Okay.
happen.
Oh, I meant to make that.
You instantly die.
Yes.
Spell
Dispel.
magic envelops around you.
Any noticeable change?
Absolutely none from both.
I just can't keep walking over to Lyric to do it to him.
No. So he'll put a hand out. I just need assurance that you're not going to hurt him.
No promise is not going to hit him, but
Drill, calm down. I know it's been a while. It's been some time. It's been a minute. But I need you to back off.
I just kind of tilt my head in confusion. You're free to insight if Joe has any malice. It's none.
Okay, yeah, I do want to insight since I
Actually,
did ask.
zero malice.
But,
Go ahead and roll an
okay.
insight, Rinky.
Great,
Rinky,
yeah.
he has bloodlust in his eyes. He's gonna kill him.
It's still an
100%.
11.
Oh, hey, no, my passive deception is 9. He beats my passive.
Rinky, you stare at him. Maybe it's not bloodlust, but there's something there.
It's called
He's
annoyance.
got it. Yeah, he's got a thing up his sleeve.
If your concern might be
Not only does he have something up his sleeve, but you're pretty sure you saw him flexing earlier and thinking about physically assaulting him, and now he's just walking towards him. Go ahead, Matt. Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
You're not. Except for
Y'all like
physically
hands
assaulting
with
sounds
each other
extreme to
still
what
at
I was
sea.
going to do.
You don't get towards Lyric. That's it.
I'm not under Lou's influence, if that's what you're wondering, nor is Renki, and nor is, well, I can't completely speak for Lyric, but nor is Lyric.
Lyric will
What kind of
kind
magic do you think
of
I
go
have?
behind Esri
Mhm.
because he doesn't call her Yara at all. He gets behind Esri and he goes, "Why don't we all stop trying to do things and talk?" Zarius, Dro,
I mean, by all means, we can talk. You're so trustworthy.
no, I'm not.
While this is happening, by the way, what is Libitina doing?
At this very moment, she is watching.
Are you sure?
Yes, but everyone will see. Libitina has killed a lot of things. Right? There are the sounds of something going. And if you even glance towards her general direction, you see demons, creatures, different things are trying to pull away from her, but they're getting sucked back into her. And if you want to delve deeper, I will say you have to make a insight check to peer through that mask.
I wanna see. I wanna know the
Because
abyss.
I will roll a deception check for her.
I don't think I get it, but just in case.
I will roll a deception check for her. I'll make it private. That way, because she is not proficient in deception at all. Renki and Zarius, there is anger beyond belief. The spirits that she has slain and killed are trying to run away from her, and they're getting sucked back in. And you hear clicking as she's turning the dials on her dagger.
I can't fight Levitina.
Let's.
You already killed you
Can-
once, so do it again.
Yeah.
You all just please consider. Just consider.
But she
You
is
are not-
100% not doing anything right now. She is just listening. But you see
Is it almost like a nervous
apparitions.
twitch?
That's what it is. It's her going,
Okay.
should I do it or not? And you
Okay.
you see things trying to like pull away from her, terrified, but they're getting sucked back in. But as that's going on, go ahead, Yara.
Would all of you just take a second to consider? Just consider. I know each and every one of you have a problem. Well, mainly everyone, and kind of probably excluding Sprick, but besides the
No,
point,
I got a problem.
you got a
I'm
problem.
here. We're killing Torndrak, the hero of Estakon. I'm not happy about any of this.
You
about
Sprick,
that.
don't have to be a part of it. But I know Renki has a problem. Fob de Eleonore has a problem. Dro has a problem with him. Zarius, you clearly have a problem with him.
Especially
Lyric has a
since he
problem
killed
with
your
him.
sister.
Didn't need to bring that up. Don't have to drive the point that hard.
I kind of have to make the fucking point, Ezri. He killed Latona. He killed his sister. I'm kind of fucking pissed off about it.
Everybody is pissed off at Tordrak, except for Sprick. Everybody is pissed off. We could all go eliminate him.
He just fucking burst. You know what, Zarius? You had a fucking chance. You could have killed Torndrak, and you just let him walk away.
Lyric, you hear in your ear, and Ezri, not Yara, you also hear in your ear. Relax. You,
Can you? I would like to just not like. Can you not? Can you chill?
I can chill.
you all see, by the way, the moment Ezri kind of like she does a triple take in her own head. You all see a little floating set of eyes for a moment just kind of fade and then shimmer out of existence next to her.
And they can't
Everyone
perceive
here
anyone.
has seen these eyes, except for Spray.
Damn it. I need to see them. It's so important.
You
I'm
have
sure
seen
it does.
them. I'm just saying you haven't
haven't
seen them.
Previously.
Makes me very happy that this is for the floating eyes. That's almost certainly some form of divination magic that's just looking and can't see half of us.
Mm.
All right.
It's not.
that's it.
I didn't say it was perceiving. I just
I'm
said they were
casting
there.
the spell.
Oh god damn it!
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
Come here,
Lord.
pupper.
Yes.
I need
Oh
you
my
now more than ever.
Okay, you. Okay.
No one saw this one coming.
Holy shit,
Oh,
Sprick has his
wait.
own thing going on. Oh,
And we-
Yep.
And we still don't see it. technically.
Andreas!
Nope.
I was gonna say, is that what I named the dog?
No,
That's what he named the dragon.
No, but Lyric, if you would like to do that,
No.
You may.
No.
okay.
Andreas will come later.
All right. Okay. Sprick, for my own sanity, we're just gonna do this.
Another one. God damn it.
Oh, god
Oh.
damn. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for two.
We don't
One is
see
too
one.
many.
And they're both
It's all-
dodging.
It just makes two.
Can't get.
We'll do this
Morden
instead, 'cause it's even
Cairns?
funnier.
Can someone pronounce that for me?
Morden
Morden Cadence.
Morden Cairns. Okay. Faithful Hound. You conjure
Chris, here
a
you go.
phantom.
Here's your hound.
He's so big.
I don't see shit.
Nope.
None of us
Nope.
do.
No one else does. Chris, there's your hound.
Beautiful.
There you are, my baby boy. You disappeared, shit.
No, that's your. It's always invisible to anyone but you.
Oh,
As soon as I went close to him, he disappeared again.
What? Can you not see him?
No, I could, and then I moved and he died.
Oh! Press escape, Chris.
what the fuck do you give this motherfucker?
That's an escape. I don't see nothing. It just says reload application. or log out.
Labatina.
No. I mean like unselect Sprick levels of
Yeah, I
escape.
did. Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you should see him. Hold
You
on,
can
let
draw
me
a
double
box,
check.
maybe.
Drag a box over him in the area. Try to grab it.
Hold on, I'm gonna try to do this.
I see Chris doing this bullshit. He's like going insane in the
I'm
corner
panicking.
over here.
I know he's in this area.
Where's my
Can I do
boy?
this? Does that help you at all?
No.
God damn it.
My God.
Look, we can just
Whatever,
pretend
whatever.
he's there.
He's
Yeah,
there.
You just tell me. You just tell me what you want. He's literally right here, Chris.
I ain't dealing with fucking invisible eyes popping up and out of nowhere. Sniff them out, boy.
Okay.
Give him the chomp.
Give him the chomp.
Frick, relax. It's under control.
Chris, do me a
No,
favor.
I ain't seeing shit. I ain't schizophrenic. I know
Roll-
what I saw.
Roll a d20 in private. I want to see it. So just roll a private GM roll d20, and based on this roll,
It was almost so good.
It was almost so good.
no, it's actually so bad.
Now everyone else but you sees the dog, and
Yara,
Fucking
Yara,
magic. This is why I don't do this shit.
can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
What's your armor class?
Oh God.
Why would you do this?
It's
Because
a
he said
20.
sniff it out
DM.
and give it the chomp. It's a 20?
It's a 20. I repeat.
You feel a magical presence clamp around your spine, like almost at the base of your neck. It doesn't hurt, but it should. And you recoil away, and you can feel that it grabbed onto the leathers, onto your back, and as you jousted yourself forward, you heard
Okay.
and can feel a behind you, and you feel a spectral maw clamp behind you.
That's it. That's it.
I need everybody to just relax.
I agree with Esri.
We could have two problems. Okay, we could have two problems solved. You all can have your revenge on Torin, and the war can be over. Is this not what you were looking for? It could be done. You don't have to do the last minute rushing of adventures. You don't have to do this last minute, we gotta be somewhere, or we gotta save someone, or
Cut the top of
Zarius
the head.
is gonna lock eyes with Renki.
Oh, he's staring you the fuck down.
And you're okay with this?
A man will die, and thus begin a new era for mankind. This one is much too dangerous.
Zarius.
What do you mean a new era?
I
I've heard that too many times now from too many people.
Valid question.
Zarius, I know. Don't get me wrong. I know we have a bit of a tiff between us. Let's call this a. Trust me, it's the better option.
Fine. Where
Now,
do we go?
that's the question. Where do we
There's-
go?
So good.
And he looks at Renki.
There's some like visible relief on my shoulders as the events play out. I would say that Rinky starts to think a bit and then look towards Lyric. I have yet to have gotten my call on exactly where to go, but I have somebody who is working in the background to give me the exact direction of where he is.
Wait. I thought he was here.
No, he is not. He is looking for Thea.
And I'm assuming that is not in or near Mecca.
No,
You sent it away.
he used us as a distraction for his goal.
I thought
Right.
I thought his team was here and he was here.
I don't know where his team is, nor him.
Zarius is going to start walking away and telling people that Torn Track has defected and is AWOL.
Okay. You're sending the messages, by the way, or are you getting someone to send the messages?
I will probably get someone to send messages.
Shit.
I have a
Um,
walkie-talkie thing too.
You all see Zarius stop, think, about face, and start walking towards a figure who has a large backpack on his back, who is constantly pulling out of the backpack, talking to this stone-like glowing thing, then putting it away and talking to another one, and he's just constantly doing this. He's sending out scrolls. People are walking up to him, and he's passing them things left and right. He is clearly the forefront communicator. That is as far as you get, and he is
Yep,
gone.
I was stopping there. I moved my hand away.
Yeah.
This,
Look, I asked my question too, and no one answered me.
I
What?
didn't hear your question.
what was your question again?
Nobody heard it.
The whole thing from before, and it's like, oh, the new era, and it's like, yeah, I've heard that before. That was in
Yes,
character.
I also want the answer to that. I was just justifying the quiet thing that was happening in the background first
Mhm.
of Zarius going to communicate with someone.
Can I try and stop him?
I will let you try and stop him in a moment. We're going to resolve Dro's question first.
Stopping
So,
me or
you
stopping
asked Ring.
Zarius?
No,
Zarius.
he's Zarius. Dro,
New
your question
era.
to Renki. Yeah.
What do you mean by new era? You're not the first person to say that.
When you live for a long time, you see that there are times in mankind's existence where history is changed for a very long time. I believe this to be a very pinpoint time in history where the results will change many things.
In what way? Torin's goal is killing the Guardians. The demon wants to
Correct.
leave. What's going to change?
If he were
It'll
to
go back to normal. The era will be the same. He wants to change the era, and you want to change it in what way?
for the better.
What way?
You see him think for a minute.
Just real quick for everybody. Sprick, you see your stupid fucking dog? It's snapping at the air around Ezri. And then it walks away from Ezri and it goes sniffing towards Libitina. And it starts snapping at the souls.
Yeah, get him.
And you all see Libitina
It's
as
dead.
she's just staring daggers.
It's dead. There's
And
no
Rick-
fucking shot.
The dog walks it lifts its paw and it enters her range, and Libitina in a flash disappears, and you just all hear a sickening, and she is just suddenly one tile closer. And you see a puff of magic and smoke. Chris, the dog is gone.
I briefly look over at the puff of
Damn.
smoke and nod.
She is so
You all hear
pissed.
it's just gone.
You got
Look straight
invisible
back.
things on you. You
Look
got
back to
something to
Jerome.
tell us.
But anyways, moving back to Dro and
So-
Rinky, because that could have been worse.
There is much that I wish to tell you, much that I wish to convey. Yet I do not have the clearance, and I need to take it higher to Fav Delonore. The next thing that I will do after the death of Torin Drak is to apply a little bit of pressure on my home in hopes to entrust knowledge that you should have rightly. Knowledge that I believe should help others and make
So this hasn't
informed
been thought
decisions
out.
for the world. Huh?
This hasn't been thought out. Is what you're telling me.
Not fully
Lyric.
yet. It is something that I wish to do, something I wish to usher in. But the death of Torin Drak is just the beginning of my plan.
Lyric, your devil friend. He wants to kill Torn and Drak and he'll leave. Why did he
No.
come here?
I want to kill Torin. Lou doesn't give a fuck. But I want him dead. And then after he's dead, I can disappear.
That doesn't fix the devil problem we have.
It does.
Oh, I can guarantee
You
you.
disappearing over and over again isn't going to solve the problem.
Oh, well, when I disappear, Lou disappears.
Doesn't seem likely you got sent to hell after all.
We're not going to hell, my friend. We are vanishing from this world.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And you can guarantee that.
I can guarantee you that me and Lou will no longer be in existence.
Perfect. We don't have to kill Torin then.
Well,
that
that's
is the-
after killing Torin.
Yeah, that's after. You're close, Sprick. You're almost there. You're
Yeah,
very close.
you're getting there,
What is
my
it?
friend.
Oh, guys, he could save the day. He always saves Estagon.
Sounds like what you're saying. As long as you're gone, the devil's gone. In which case, I hate. I'm not even going to say he's right. I refuse.
Dro, the point is, at least the deal I made to kind of secure this is that we both basically die. That's the end goal of all this. That's why I was kind of upset with Zarius when he tried to make his decision. Because
way?
you guys were supposed to play the game, and then I get my reward for you guys playing the game.
You played your game and it set Lou free.
No, my friend. I kept him sealed for a while, and I tried to save all of you. That's what got him free. Are you trying to say, Dro, that my folly as a person was the weakness in trying to save my compatriots, my friends?
Your bigger folly was your frivolous killing of everybody you ever met.
I find that you have that incorrectly because Vingard did most of the dirty work.
I don't blame the knife. Willingly fail.
Willingly fail.
Touche, my friend.
I'm tired of doublespeak. I just want to
Aren't
know.
we all?
I want to know the truth. Give me the truth.
You will feel, because I know you're aware of this.
Mhm.
You will feel that Lyric willingly submits to it.
I'll look at Dro. And
I already
nod.
said I willingly gave up and do it.
Yep. No, you're good.
Dro doesn't fucking lie.
If Yara's here, you can either roll or submit.
Submit.
Great.
Zarius is also here.
Oh, I
There's
thought.
Oh.
I thought he was.
Oh, you walked
You're
back?
right. All right, Zarius.
I'm not sure if I'm there or not. If I've
I'm
come
gonna
back,
undo this. I'm gonna just say this once, Matt. You will never enter a 5-foot square within Lyric.
That's why I stopped where I did.
Yes.
Yep.
Even you didn't pause it, my hand is already off the keyboard.
Okay. I just saw you moving, and I was like, "Motherfucker, bam!" So y'all are free to move wherever you want. Just know that that is the one stipulation, the only stipulation.
He doesn't want me to remove the curse on him.
All right, this is where
End of
Yara.
the whole
would-
game.
I was
I'm
probably
gonna
talking to
take the
someone,
assumption.
and then I'll be coming back.
Well,
I
I
assume this is where Yara
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah,
well
this is where
I-
Yara would intervene if she would.
Okay. So it's just us three boys.
Yep.
just us.
We're not
men.
gonna pause on that for a moment. Yara, you walk over to Zarius, who is marching towards the communicator.
she is going to have kind of like that half skip in her step. She reaches for not his, not the bad arm, the left arm, right. She's going to gently reach for his left arm and just cautiously kind of like pull him back before he speaks to anybody.
What?
What are you doing?
Making sure that if checking to make sure Torin is not here, and if he's not, then making sure everyone knows that the hero of Estergard has abandoned us and should be considered a traitor.
I'm only hesitating because once word gets out, it may make it more difficult to find him.
If he doesn't want to be found, it will be difficult regardless.
That was just my only warning. It's not that I don't trust you. I do trust you. I just want to see all options considered. Please don't take it the wrong way.
And how do you propose we find him or verify his whereabouts?
Renki said that someone was looking into him. I'm pretty sure because I'm partially one of the people who asked that is Alvaro. I asked if he would look into Torn and his men, and
If you'd like time, I will give you some time. But I don't think we have long.
how much time are you talking?
Zarius is gonna like look up, conjure a pocket watch, check the time, throw it away.
If
It's since we last saw him, it's been about 6 hours. How much more of a head start do you want to give him?
Well, I doubt we are moving tonight. I've at least secured us a long rest.
No, so we're gonna give him a full day on us.
And you think that we could do anything about it now with everybody's current state as is?
Grab a few potions that can get us there. That's what I'm here for, right? I'm just supposed to get you there. Get you back. Because obviously, You can't catch up to him on your own. He's fast. Zaris is gonna like pat her on the shoulder. Lead on, Commander General. I'm gonna walk back into the sphere. Zone of truth. Muted.
Do you submit to it?
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
go.
I've been to one of these before.
That's 5 for 5.
Ranky, do you? I forgot. Did you actually mention you were doing this? Right?
No, I just did it.
You just did it. Everyone just.
Well, you would see me casting the spell. Like you would know.
Right.
It takes an action, so 6 seconds of me going. Zone
Ooga
of truth,
booga.
and then ooga booga. If you want me to describe it, I can. But
Ooga booga, tell the truth.
I just want to know that you casted it without anyone's approval.
saying anything. I gave you a look, and that was it.
Yeah. So everyone's just immediately reacting to this. Okay.
And then I'll walk in after it's up. That's what I was assuming the timing was.
Yeah.
But
So we have a little bit of conversation before they're back, but
I'm right there. How about
All right.
that?
I'll put it straightforward for all of you. It's never been a secret, a hidden agenda of mine. I have been trying to get at Torin for a while. Ever since you guys pulled me out of hell, I've been trying to get back at him. I've given you information, evidence about him. He literally attacked our heart. And there's a moment when you see Lyric go like this. He plays with something at his chest. And you let him walk. Why? I've been doing everything possible to get at him and to ensure that no one else falls. And don't get me wrong, yes, I'm helping Lou. But I was forced against the wall, and you guys may not believe that I was pushed against the wall. But when Esri came into the picture and I kept trying to steer you guys in a certain direction, once again, you ignored me. And the last time you ignored me, my loot got destroyed and something incredibly powerful got released into the world. I have always had my best interest in the party's dynamic and its well-being. Be the person that I may. I look directly at you, Dro. I am a horrible person.
Your best interest. Some of us care more about the masses.
You're right.
Your friend killed a lot of people here. you
And guess
expect us to
what?
let it go.
I had a helping hand in it. Because I've been looking at the bigger picture, and you guys have been chasing what was in front of you. It has to stop. Yes.
We're mortals. Don't set your sights to the sky. You can't reach them. I'll say what's in front of me.
I'm mortal too, my friend.
I understand
aware.
wanting to take down Torin, but your friend has made it apparent that we can't avoid this any longer as he gestures to burning Mecca.
I told you guys, at least I believe, remind me if I'm correct, Mitch. Did I tell them that this was all originally a giant illusion? No.
It's your own fault.
No, I told someone else. Yes.
Didn't tell any of the party. You told people that were that were generals, but did
I
not
talked
touch
to the
party.
head of the army about this. Then it's his fault. Okay. I informed your leaders that originally what Lou did was just an illusion. Remember the day where we escaped Mecca?
Yes.
Lou didn't do anything. He casted a ginormous illusion to hide himself. This whole time, he has been securing himself, funny enough, in this city. That big flash, that wave of energy that we saw, it was an illusion. Don't get me wrong, did he do things wrong? By golly, he did. You saw what he was doing to me.
And I've seen
My-
what's happened to our old friends as well. Was that an illusion also?
Wendelin,
Or
unfortunately, chose to become this. He submitted to do this. You know Wendelin. He was excited about it. He saw the opportunity and jumped in. To experiment. And this was well before I left you guys. I only found out when I got here.
There's an illusion. The corruption wouldn't have taken anything. We fought enough of it.
The corruption was him.
No, actually, well, kind of.
It was the big Zyra thing, right?
He was infatuated with his lady. They both got into it. It's the whole thing. Regardless, no. Well, as soon as everything started to go down, and I had a helping hand in it. Don't get me wrong. As soon as Lou started getting backed in the corner, he started preparing for everything. Pretty much.
Which is the problem.
Well, think of it like this, Darius. If someone brings a massive weapon of destruction upon your sanctuary, you're gonna counter it somehow.
It wasn't his sanctuary. He took this. That's the problem.
That is true. That is true.
I'm not saying that illusions and protecting yourself is bad. I'm saying that he took over a city, displaced a population,
And he
And
will
it's
be
preventing them
gone once
coming back in.
Torendrak is dead. It will all be over with. It will all be gone. They will all go away.
magically. Yes.
Yes, it will be gone. It's zip, done. If we could get to him and fight him immediately, and
Zarius,
kill him as soon as possible.
I made an
And
agreement
leave
with
the
Lou.
army here to die.
No.
They can
Well,
fend for themselves.
that's a there's a bit to that.
You expect
There's
us
a-
to just tell the army, hey, we're siding with devils now? No.
We do not tell them that. We just go kill Torendrak. They are gone, and it is done.
You want us to desert mindlessly? I look over at Zari as she comes in. Should we at least
That is
pass
not
the
the
word of what they intend to
expectation.
do?
I can help in that matter as well.
There is
I
a
don't
bigger
even- I don't
chessboard
even
that we are
glance in your
on.
direction when you say that. I'm just staring at Zarius.
I mean, I can get us. If we know where he is, I can get us there ish.
Then consider him dead. You have to think, Dro. I am also leaving Fav Delanore behind. It is not just, leave an army. I understand where you are coming from. I am leaving people from my home, people I have known by name for centuries. I am making a
You're fine with
decision.
that.
I have to be.
We also can be off on another tasks dealing with a scheme from the devils to prevent. We leave frequently to do things to end the war. So as long as we let people know and create a convincing story, it's fine.
We are able to leave Mecca without much fuss. We have, to my knowledge, maybe gained that from Lu. He spoke about the possibility, and then he looks to Yara. What the actual pact was, I do not know, but
Zaris. I have hardly brought any conviction since being a part of this group. But I wholeheartedly believe that this is the right decision. And I will do anything I can to see it through. And I'm not in a position to ask you for help, but I am asking for it.
Zarius, if it helps in anything in the matter, my deal with Lou, while we played this, at least what I think is a game, and I know what you might think, but that's how I always played my life. When this whole dance, everything is over. My deal was me and Lou just stop existing. In my own way, this was to put an end to things. And it cost us dearly, you and I together. And you know more than anything, I was in the front to make sure you were, at least your family was safe. That's why when you brought up the whole situation a couple days ago, day ago? I don't know. But when you brought that up, that's why I was so hard pressed against it.
I'm for this plan. I don't have to like it.
I don't expect you to. I've done horrible things. Everyone knows. I'm aware of that, at least. But well, let's be truthful. Sometimes
have to
I
be.
play it because I think it's fun. And by golly, I truly believe that is the most enjoyment I can get. Forgot the voice is a lie, too.
oh my god, what a fucking play! What a play! Oh shit! This whole time
We've heard that voice once or
We
twice.
have. It's
I
not new to
haven't.
me.
I didn't know. It's new to me.
That's
What a not knower.
I'm gonna look at Renki then and say, how long till we have info?
I had spoken to Thandril not too long ago, so I would suspect hours, perhaps. I would rest for the time being, get as much sleep as possible as we can. We will know eventually. I'm hoping within a day because Alvaro is quick.
In the meantime of things, there's still an army of devils, and I don't think they're all bound to your friend, so when he disappears, we might still have an army of devils at our feet.
You know what, Dro? You're not wrong. Okay, 100%. But I want to hear it from your mouth. How do you think this is going to go down?
What will? Fighting devils or fighting Torin?
Both.
Fighting devils will be a slow slog. Fighting Torin is
One giant ass. Just the whole time. Just giant ass.
Right on both counts, gentlemen. I'm not going to be. Well, here's the thing. Yes, you're right. A lot of the devils around here are sworn allegiance to Lou. Not all of them. Well, it's more like a truce sort of deal. So here's the thing. He's helped a lot of them get here. A lot of those guys
I
will.
think him disappearing will actually remove things if they've been summoned that way.
It'll be a lot easier, though. You're going to be fighting something that is fractured and gone. Something that, I mean, come on, imagine missing half your brain in an instant. You're not going to be able to walk straight for a little bit. Hey,
The
it'll
worst
be,
part
Caught
is-
up in a massive power struggle between other devils trying to take over.
okay,
Go
look,
either way.
the strongest part of the,
None of you
Army?
have thought anything through, have you?
okay, think of it like
Yeah.
this. You take, I don't know the rough number. I'm going to say maybe a comparable amount of, well, maybe a little more, maybe a little more of a comparable side to the army that you see here, right? More than probably to a half or 3/4 will just vanish, and a lot of the important ones, and I'm sure you guys remember the one we saw through the flaming eyeball. A lot of them will just kind of leave. Yes, there will be some remaining, but those are probably the weaker half of everything, including the important members. Something that even a lot of the infantry that you guys have might be able to just remove. Which will not probably include any of you unless you want to take part of it. I'm going to be busy getting out of here.
Dro, I have a question.
Hmm.
Do you not trust the new generals that were placed within this army?
Trust in what way?
Trust them to handle their armies long enough to take a fractured, destroyed force? Do you think that there will be that many casualties after the disappearance of 3/4 of the army that we're up against?
I don't take many chances with devils. It is a dangerous force, that's why we're here as a vanguard. Carve a path to make it safer for them. Trying to minimize
Do you trust in
death.
us?
To an extent. Of course, you do like to hide things and lie.
The only thing that I have hidden from you is truths that I cannot reveal myself. They are not mine to reveal.
No difference.
It's under his oath.
Well, to be fair, Renki, Dro rarely trusted me either, so it's just
think he
his.
has
You did
an
make a
issue with
very good
trust.
case for yourself, to be fair.
I think he has an issue trusting anybody.
I mean, I can possibly die in the middle of the battlefield where, honestly, no one can possibly get to me in time because we have pulled back all the remaining men away from the camp. As a sign of good faith. No one is going to be attacking this spot until maybe tomorrow, but even then they're at a standstill.
I just look over at Zarius, who stepped away.
Darius is slowly casting a spell.
Oh, is he? What type of spell?
One
That's
that
teleport.
one that the two of you are very familiar with. I would cast it around us every single night.
Oh, is this
Done
Tiny
with you
Hut?
all.
It's tiny hut.
Yeah. let's
Knowing I'm not
go.
tiny had I walked within 10 feet of Zarius.
Yep. We'll
I've
head on
also
over
come
there.
with a peace offering if it helps.
Probably doesn't.
Of course, maybe this will tickle you, Dro. Who knows? I have brought the 6 shards that I took that night. Well, not night. Was it night? I don't know. That day, when I left all of you, I brought the shards with me.
I'm aware.
That's where it's gonna be, by the way.
Okay, you got it. Now,
Another
I
way to
also
shard.
have the knowledge of how to be able to forge these shards into weapons.
Lots of heat, some radiance,
Mind you say that, Dro?
most things. I've worked with it before. You missed one.
My eyes
Straight up.
looks.
I'm not
at-
even in the truth. I'm just telling the truth. Like, yeah, you missed one.
No. You see Lyric like quickly work out the solution because he stares at Zarius first, back to you, then looks at Esri, and like just the gears turn and it immediately gets solved in his head. I see. Well, an unfortunate circumstance on my part. But it shouldn't affect anything because I have to ask. I have the big pieces. How big is yours? Yeah, I'm not trying to compare or
It's
anything.
enough to work. It's a fine material. Didn't need much of it.
Whatever, I got 6 more, goddammit! Beat your 1, Drew! Suck it!
Rinky laughs. This is a good time.
Dro, are you saying that you are going to help or are you not going to help?
If this is the correct way to move forward, I will assist.
Do
I
you
just
trust
want
enough?
assurances that you know what you're doing. And so far, it sounds like no one's thought anything out.
And yet we came up with answers for every question you had.
Yes, on the spot. You didn't
What-
think it out in advance.
What would assure you? What is the specific assurance that you were looking for?
Complete assurance? No more devils in the city. But that's not going to happen, and I'm aware of that.
There's actually
least
a
not
way
all of
we can
them.
probably wing that. Just have to move some of their troops around. And if they don't know anything, they shouldn't throw too much of a fuss. Can can probably move them outside the city. It's not a guarantee, don't get me wrong, but if they don't know any better, then what would they complain? All we have to do is go, oh, the leaders are outside still. Go, 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 go.
Especially when they don't see us.
Oh, yeah.
In any case, Dro, this would mean less lives lost.
And you get
Yes,
to
of
forge
course.
something.
Like,
I don't think
I've
that's
already
what-
used the shard. You know I forged stuff.
He hasn't seen you. Well, he knows that you forged the sword. He's trying to appeal to your
I'm aware.
smithing needs.
I'm aware he's trying to. But this is lyric.
Of
This
course.
is lyric talking to drone. Nothing you say will work.
Of course. Of course not.
You want to protect lives.
I'm
This
not
this
sure if this is the way to protect them or not. To be fair, I wasn't sure if the war was the way to do anything better. I'm kind of jumping into a lot of this blind. I'm a blacksmith, not a general.
Damn right, you're just a blacksmith. You could never be a general.
I think you
Ain't
can.
that right, nice ass?
Libitina,
It's
you
like
actually
think I
made me
can- what?
mistype that last one, Chris. Um, yeah, this will be the time.
Oh God.
Oh
Because
fuck! I'm not.
you see Libitina start to remove the mask, and you see the spirits of all of she's slain trying to escape her. As the mask is being removed, her wings start to sprout from her back, and you see these bones in the shape of a hand unfrail, and between them are just spirits. You can clearly see the dead in between what should be the webbing, and her face, once it's fully uncovered, you see all sorts of distortions. Her mouth and lips sort of rip apart, and you just see this void that seems all consuming for that just brief moment. And when you kind of blink and like peer away to like cover your eyes and look back at her, you see a sad girl crying, pale as the snow, cracks forming around her face, and golden eyes just shining and looking at all of you. No matter what, it seems you all made your decision. Renki, you sick man. Don't forget, we have a promise to keep. Zarius,
Yeah, you tell him.
you seek trust when you give none yourself. Dro, the only one with any reason here. Stop talking about my ass.
What? I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm sorry. That's
Just-
not my plan.
Backhands the shit out of you, Spring.
I took a step back. Oh,
Yara, you disgusting little pig. Know that I will be waiting at the end of all your existence. Whenever you have peace, whenever you believe you have comfort in your solitary moments, I will be waiting, and I will come, and I will snuff you out. And you, Lyric, you're disgusting. The wings, and you see her vanish.
yeah, you tell him. No, take me with you. I agree with you. Take me with you.
Lyric looks around. I don't know about the rest of you, but I think I got off pretty easy on that one.
You could have died.
You got that right, buddy. You got that right. Who the fuck was that?
Oh, that was Libertina.
The daughter of death.
You guys are fucked!
Yeah. So are you.
Wait,
No,
that's what
he
she
disappears.
was? She was so
He's-
hot, though.
I'm not gonna exist in a few days, most likely, if I'm lucky. You'll have to deal
DM,
with
I'm
her
rolling for
then.
something.
Darius, get it back.
He
Darius,
starts
bring her
walking
back.
off
Yeah.
into the rest of the army, and he's just gonna fucking start singing for all of them and trying to gather the rest of the troops. You know, have a small party.
I will say that, Chris, you walked in there right as the spell finished. I've been watching this timer go down, and you walked in like 5 seconds before it went up.
And I like that I walked in purely to say, no, bring Libertina back. Get her ass back here. Like,
I can't bring people to me.
Okay.
If I could bring people to me, we wouldn't have this problem.
Lyric, can you do me a favor?
dog shit was it?
Can you roll a performance check with advantage, as you permanently always do, as long as you're carrying Illumina?
Sure.
Perform. to
Let me
this
make
army.
that. Let me reveal that.
Yeah,
Sorry
let's make
about
that public.
Oh my god.
You see
Okay.
the performance that we've had to
I
deal
have
with this
a-
whole goddamn
I
game.
do have a performance prepared for this.
God
Plus 20.
fucking damn it.
You hear lyrics start to
Lyric,
sing.
the Bard of Bards.
What new world is this where the dark meets the light? That calls me to act, to spare or to fight. It gives me the power that shines burning bright. But I'll get my freedom, it's right in my sight. I cross through this road of ashes and dreams. A world unfamiliar, it's not as it seems. With ashes and dust, all my memories scream that I lost my choice, that I can redeem. And he just carries on, singing that to the rest of the army.
Renki looks impressed.
This is beyond a shadow of a doubt, whether you hate him or not, the absolute pinnacle of music that you have ever heard. That goes for absolutely every single person that can hear lyrics performance.
Damn, what a banger.
And if any of those
Don't
motherfuckers
blame.
give me a hard time,
Looks completely
I'm
And
going
utterly
to fucking cast this.
unimpressed.
I mean, I could say something to really piss you off real fast.
Oh, by all means.
You need some drums.
I'm going to make a wisdom saving throw on that
Yes.
one, my friend.
Guess what? Everybody gets a bonus +5.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
My voice carries
Doesn't quite
through
knock you
and
off
I
your
don't
game.
hear you at all.
Yup.
You block out the haters.
Yeah.
Look, this is because Dro is a blacksmith and like works like banging things. He's used to the drumming sound. You don't have any because you're playing a violin. It's just even funnier because you hate the drums.
I know.
Anyone
Dog.
at all who just doesn't like music, because that's literally it, is immediately overwhelmed with joy and happiness, euphoria, and glee as Lyric manages to band together the rest of the army as they are slowly funneled into this point. Any who are lucky enough to see this performance are captivated. Tell me,
I like that the
Wayfinders,
dog got embarrassed.
while Lyric is
She likes attacking my
creating
leg.
this performance,
Mhm.
what will you all be doing? As Lyric does not need to rest, but all of you have the option to.
I'm
What are you all doing?
sleeping. I'm going to bed.
I just point at
Okay.
Zarya so we can do a mental conversation because I can't initiate them.
What?
I can't initiate that. I don't have that spell.
Nope. I got you. What?
Just, I'm confident on you in this. None of them are very convincing, but you know how it goes. And this is purely telepathic
This-
conversation. You don't hear anything.
It's
In the
how is it
silence-
telepathic? It's message.
Yeah.
You speak it. It has a
No.
Literally,
And no one but the recipient hears it. So my
Mhm.
lips move, and that's it. So our lips are moving.
his
and you
lips
can't
move,
That's
hear
not
it.
how I
and you
thought
see
that
them
worked.
pointing to each
Yeah,
other.
we're just pointing at each other. Well, I'm pointing. He
Use
doesn't
the
have
spell,
to point.
brother.
While they're doing this, because I don't know what the fuck is happening, I'm in a silent dome. I'm just like, hey, Magic Man,
The target
bring
and
back
only the-
Libitina.
And only the target hears the message
And whisper a message.
that only you can hear. So we're just
They're talking. They're
We're just
going.
mouthing to each other.
yeah, we're just talking to each other, but you
I
can't
got
hear it.
If you
Okay.
can read lips, you
No.
can read it.
Well,
Which
hold on,
is
maybe I gotta
observant.
zoom
You
in.
cannot read lips at.
There's a feat for
fucking
that.
all.
There's a feat for that. Mm-mm.
I'm just checking if I took it.
Yeah,
I don't think
exactly.
I did. for this
Just making
character. Normally
sure.
I do.
Yeah.
Normally I
Great
do.
feat, isn't it, Mitch?
I have
love
to
observant.
ask.
Uh,
uh, I will inform you guys. At least Lyric informs you guys. There is, and if you can better provide the information from me, Mitch, because I wasn't in a position to write it down. There is a volcano, correct? That is able to properly heat the shards, these weapons. I would tell you, and once again, I know the information. I know of the people who are able to forge it. I've gathered the information. And it came from a very reliable source nearby. Someone who at least Darius trusts in the information that belongs to that. But I know for a fact Dro will never show him what he forged, so I can't judge the quality. But I will say that,
Not very high.
yeah. I will say that it's the only location, no matter what, is the only way to properly forge these shards into actual weapons. Otherwise, at least I believe Lyric will know this. Yeah, I believe Lyric will know that this is probably the only proper way of doing it.
The only question that I have immediate is how much time does it take? And then secondly, are you suggesting that we're going to go do this and then go fight Torin?
I guess this will probably be at a point in the night. Everyone's kind of, celebrating. They're having a good time because they ain't going to get attacked anytime soon. I will tell you over some ale that somehow is procured in this small environment, hopefully.
I create food or water, bro. I got you. If not, I'm fucking with you.
Water and potatoes. Got it.
Yep.
Yeah. So here's the deal. I believe that if we leave now and at least have Dro work on it, if he's willing, he's actually probably the only one capable of doing this. What the hell am I talking about? He is the only one capable of doing this. If we leave tonight And if he's willing to work on it, we can rest up, prepare. At least you guys can, because this guy's feeling fucking fantastic. Then we can possibly, I don't know. How you haven't got any information, correct?
On
Where Torin is.
no, I have not yet. No, I am waiting for Thunderdome.
Then if this is the case, we go there, everyone kind of rests up. I'm not sure if Zarius will be willing to do it now, but we can. Where the fuck is Zarius? Zarius!
I am in a dome that you can't get to.
You can't enter it right now. You walk up like, sorry, it's like bing. Like, oh shit.
Damn him! He's still sore. You know, part of this deal was trying to resurrect his sister after fucking Torin just powdered her. Regardless, if we can get Zarius to go ahead and take us there soonish, we can go ahead and hopefully take care of this. Probably get the 6 of you prepared, because I have 6 shards.
It is the best bet. If we're going to, I don't even know what it does. What?
Oh, the shards?
Mm-hmm.
The Guardians. It's from one of
Excuse
them.
me.
It's the
Oh fuck! Azri, where the fuck you came from? Holy shit!
I'm getting better. It's from the Kuishki. Remember, I think I talked to you. I think I talked to you about going there with the Wayfinders.
I do remember.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I stole it.
Yeah, I happened to actually gather all of it up, and he took it.
Oh yeah, that's how it happened. You
what did it
got it
make?
for me, you fucking sucker.
Maybe death would be a blessing.
He's going to disappear before long. Do not worry about it. That's why I am very happy about his existence now.
But yes. I don't have them on me right now, but I can go ahead and gather them.
Why don't you do that?
I
Well,
think now would be a good thing.
and see if Zarius wants to do anything, and then maybe I will. It's kind of a
I'll-
security measure.
Yara will go ask.
Oh. Lean in a little close to you in your ear. How's things going between the two of you?
She kind of like get like a shiver when he does that, and she'll take a step like and put a little hand like that's not a conversation to be had.
You know what? I think I already know. And it's especially since the two of you didn't converse about this. Obviously, it wasn't his idea.
No, you know I have free will. I don't have to ask him.
Oh my god. You see what she's playing at? I know you, Renki. Women always trying to cast the first stone.
He sighs heavily, just and
What are
looks
you
away.
implying at?
Oh, Ezri, don't you worry about it. I'm only implying that you fucked me over.
How did I manage to do that? You're the great lyric Mephistopheles.
Yet you outcharmed me, you son of a bitch.
You know, I know a little bit of bard techniques, so
Yeah.
I'm not completely dazzled
You
by
know-
all.
There was one time I believed you will be able to win over Lumina. But I see your true colors, only there to hurt.
What? No, Zarius. If you're wondering about that, Zarius didn't want any part.
I know that. But what happened between the two of you? You used to actually get along with each other.
I think we get along amicably.
What the fuck are you talking about? Dude was already. He was ready to curve stop all of us. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, don't give me that look, Missy. You know very well that Zarius can curve stomp half of us. Except for Dro. Dro would just come in there and smack him and it'll be over.
No one controls Zarius. He makes his own choices.
Of course. Of course.
I don't know what else to tell you. He
Put the moves on him, girl. Come on.
in the genuine sense,
Rinky stands up and leaves.
Oh. You know, if I was terrible at reading people's emotions, I can still tell what the fuck he's thinking.
what?
Oh, don't get me wrong. Old Ranky boy submitting to all your whims. He's smitten. Oh, don't give me that fucking look.
The elf. The paladin. The one who
As soon as you say elf, you see Lyric grab for his chest and start rubbing something. Let me tell you something about elves. They are more in touch with the world around them than you can possibly understand. And don't get me wrong, I know you're half elf. But you should be able to at least feel that.
it's interesting you say that, but when most of culture, most of history, most of a lot of things are completely blocked off or erased from your memory.
I can fill in the pieces.
What pieces?
Get me to Torin.
We are already going to Torn. How is that supposed to help anything?
Not everything was told in that little diary you read.
Oh, I'm aware. There's plenty
There's
for me
some
to figure out.
pieces I kept.
Oh shit.
She's just reciting the pact in her head.
Yara? Wisdom save right now. You have advantage. That is the biggest button.
Yeah,
You may act on your own accord.
Thank you. You see,
Ooh.
there's like, no, you feel a slight charge in the air, but it dissipates. And she's not looking at you and just sitting with her fingers, just like keeping them moving, trying to wipe sweat off the tips of them. Now, why would you do that?
Is that a real question?
It's better than what else was in my head.
You should know me. This is what I do.
I thought your beef was with Torin.
I fuck with everyone. Little or small, you're all my targets.
Great.
I punch up, down, and to the left or right. I don't care how big you are.
Yeah, that's how I am too.
Holy shit, Sprick, where the fuck you came from?
You see Sprick pull up his pants as his ass is hanging out of the dome. Oh, sorry, I was leaving the business, you know. Hey, green guy, you got Libertina's number, like her orb thing? I wanna invite her onto my crew.
What the fuck? Levitina? Who the? Oh!
Nice ass.
Hard to see it go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that leather.
Was tight, right?
Yeah.
I'm right
Yeah,
behind you,
oops.
Sprick.
Hey.
Oh.
Why do we have to be near Torin in order to get that information?
You know the deal? You know what's gonna happen. We have to get to Torin.
I
Or
am well aware.
everything falls apart. And you know, since I'm gonna leave, I have no reason to keep any secrets after that.
Well, that's of course if we're all living by the end, isn't it?
And you know, when you're done with him, it won't even matter to you.
That's what you think.
I mean, yeah. You know, well, there is Thea. What, are
Yeah.
you afraid that if you face to face with Torin and you start having that mommy, daddy, sister, brother, you know, conflict, that he wouldn't kill you and you wouldn't kill him, and you just kind of hug it out, and then Thea comes in from the rain and goes, I've always loved you, my dear child. Yeah, I can never experiment with anyone but, you know, random children off the street that I have to get some beautiful looking man to kidnap.
You do not need to make a save because you crit the last one.
Okay. There's something else this time. Like, sure, there's the usual spike of anger, and there is another charge, but it's smaller, it's weaker. And in her own mind, she knows that, like, he's getting under her skin, and he's making light of it. Or at least that's her perception of it, is he's making light of it. And she knows in her head that he's got some of that stuff wrong. But it hurts.
You know me, Ezri. You made your choice. You made your deal. Where it has to end. Now, please, go talk to Zarius. I'm gonna get the men prepared. They look like they've had it rough.
Sure thing. Lyric, you know, I hope you get everything you want to find out that it still does not feed whatever void you have in yourself. And she'll go.
As you say
talk to
that,
Darius.
he stares at you, and there's a moment where you just see him go like this and raise his hand to his chest, do this, click something open, look at it. Doesn't say anything past that.
Sorry, Lyric needs your help.
Oh, I mean, I can hear you. I just can't leave this dome.
I know you're having a discussion with Trout. Lyric needs your help. So if you two can work it out, that'd be great. I am going to go rest.
Shesha, like, help him, I guess. Doesn't seem to want me to get close to him. Glance at Renki.
What's up?
All right.
What do you need?
Lyric.
Yeah, he's talking to you, bro.
Is he talking to me?
Yeah,
I was just like, did I get talked to? What happened?
Yeah, I was wondering myself.
I'm just shouting out the dome because I can't leave the dome.
Oh, I thought
But just away if you do.
I sent Yara to do it. If she doesn't do it, then I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna be preparing the men. I'm gonna be raising their spirits. That's all Lyric's gonna do. I left it to Yara to convince you.
If I heard Yara obviously be verbally upset speaking to Zarius about whatever, and knowing what Lyric likely wants, I can jump in if need be. But
Unless you personally, Zarius, come out of that dome and start talking to me.
He steps out, the dome goes away. That's why he can't do it.
He is not going to talk to you.
All right.
hold on.
What's everyone's thoughts on piracy?
Which form?
Like,
Just
The
as a global
high
question.
seas, the big boat, wooden cannons.
As far as the eye can see.
I think you should make the cannons out of metal, but
To be fair,
we
I've spent
just-
more time under the sea than on top of it, so.
Rinky will start talking to Yara, and Yara, I will DM you here.
Okay.
You
If anyone
can
wants to know, I can.
not do that.
Oh, okay.
we're all within 10
We are
feet of
the-
each other.
That is
If you want to hear it,
not
that's fine.
happening under any circumstances right
Me
now.
and Zarius
Well-
have conversation. We use message the whole time.
Well, I mean-
We're
Uh-huh.
having a secret
I mean-
conversation.
So
Technically, they can switch to Elvish.
You could move Frick between me
I don't think I
and
know
everyone
Elvish.
else,
I know a
and
lot of
can
dumb
make
languages.
A wall of noise.
Nope, I don't know Elvish.
If it's important, it goes out loud. If it's not important enough, keep it to DMs just so we move the game along.
it's
trust
me
that
asking
y'all-
what's wrong. That's
It's not
and then
important.
whatever happens
DM
from
it
there
up.
is okay. Great.
DM it up. Y'all are speaking in Elvish. Great. If nothing else,
We take to the seas, we take the money, we get the gnomes.
I mean,
Ain't no devils on the water.
the moment he says the
True.
gnomes, by the way, Zarius,
yeah.
ding, ding, ding. Something clicks in your head. You see a spark in Sprick's eye. Sprick begins describing a gnome.
Sierra Mist.
Sierra Mist. Glasses,
I'm pretty sure.
short, brown
What?
hair, freckles.
I
so
know I
smart and
mentioned
intelligent.
it. That if she was in the army, I was going to tutor her. I'm not sure if she's in the army or not.
Well, Sprick knows about her. And you know for a fucking fact, Sprick will never lay eyes on this woman ever unless she's here.
Okay. Understood.
The perfect gnome. Well, hit my microphone. The
Yeah.
perfect woman. The perfect gnome. I saw an Estegod one time. Oh my god. That was
I mean-
my last good thing I saw before getting taken to the dwarf hole of hell.
I was gonna
Sprick,
say,
you
if
also saw
I
her
don't know if she
here
was a
on the
warrior or
battlefield.
caster.
You have zero information on her.
Just
Zero.
Beautiful.
It was more of a question of like, if
Yes.
she's some kind of fighter, then she might have gone down into the, forge, and then
She's a
Sprick could have
caster.
seen her there. Otherwise, no idea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's here, so
Dro doesn't know that. Dro doesn't even know
I
who
do.
she is.
You met her.
Sprick,
Dro does not know who
Actually-
she is. Actually, you know what? Fuck you.
Sprick, actually, you.
I
would
do
have
not
seen
know
her
who
last.
she is.
Sprick, you would have seen her last whenever you left the party, and they asked you with your assistance with creating a bomb, or at least setting one up and detonating it. And you saw that fine piece of 2-foot tall gnome ass.
That
She was
girl
working
could
on a
make
bomb.
me fuck up north and south so easy. West, don't know them. East, hate that direction. Don't know why, hate that direction. I ain't never going east.
We lost.
She actually helped you strap yourself to the rocket.
She gave
she
me the
crushed you.
biggest rocket ever. And I ain't talking about the one I wrote you. Get her on our crew. Oh, it's gonna be the best boat adventure ever. Everyone loves boat adventures.
And with that,
Sure, Sprick.
Sprick does not stop talking for about an hour and a half.
This is how I rest.
And
I do
you
need to talk to
all-
Zarius.
Who all want to, and who all feel it to be appropriate, may take a long rest. If you are not taking a long rest, you may take a short rest. If you are taking a short rest, you will roll a Constitution saving throw. If you fail, you will be taking a level of exhaustion. This is completely of your own volition. Do what your character would.
You're just sitting there.
Lyric, you are completely exempt from this for obvious reasons.
Take what rest you can get, man. Or it's just me, but dwarf. Like he recovered negative 20 hit points.
Everyone's doing a long rest.
Me and she was at like full health. Beyond full health.
I hope no one comes and kills us in this hole while we're all sleeping. Crazy thought, right?
Actually, one thing real fast. Let me double check. Oh, yeah. Lyric, you see a little earth elemental at one point pull out from the other side of the hut and scurry off at one point, and it comes back within 20 minutes of it being summoned, and it's carrying a glowing little sliver of something.
Can I possibly see what that sliver or something is?
You don't even need to roll. I just wanted to see if you gave a shit. You glance over, and it's carrying a soul shard. And it is reeking of the energy of the arcane presence of Zarius. And it runs on over, stands on the outside of the circle, reaches out its hands, and from out of its hands, or out of the hut, You see a demonic hand reach out, grasp onto the rock, and the moment his hand touches it, it becomes black as night. The hand crushes the soul shard and it becomes powder.
Quick question: is that hand that's coming out a demonic area
Oh yeah.
magical? An illusion? What is it? What is it? How is this hand appearing?
Oh, buddy boy.
Tell
Let me
me.
express to you.
Tell me how
exactly.
hard can I counterspell it if I try to counterspell it?
If
My
only.
friend, you may cast counterspell. And I am so excited for the events that are about to occur.
Now, hold on. This is me. Apparently, my BPN went up to 120.
Oh dear.
Just now.
Just now. And if I took up my watch and showed it to you, you guys can experience
It's
this
still
excitement.
climbing.
I am going to counterspell. Indeedy do. I'm going to do it at 7th level. And if I need to roll for that
You
fucking
do
shit.
need to roll
Okay.
in 7th level. At 6th level, I would let you roll. At 7th level, you obviously still can, but yeah, you had to roll. You had to cast at 6 to even touch a roll. Go for it.
Then if I don't have to roll for the fucking counterspell since it's at 7th level, I'll fucking take it. But if you want to see the number, I can roll it for you.
Oh, it is 7th. No. Yeah,
Counters.
you did it. You completely and utterly negate the hand. Zarius, as you clasp onto the soul shard, you can feel that your hand touching it. You can feel the corruption leaking out. And it begins to atomize and destroy the soul shard. But as it does, it stops. And you tighten your grip, and you can feel it crack, but it doesn't burst like it normally does. It doesn't siphon like it normally does. For the longest time, ever since your new deal, you have easily been able to wave off any of the side effects as they were whisked away. This isn't that. This is a personal, almost hunger like addiction, a thirst for the knowledge of what if. Sars, roll a wisdom save. If you beat a 16, you're fine.
I beat a 16.
118.
It's a beaten.
136.
I'm next to
What is-
Renki.
Don't have a heart attack. Calm down.
I'm next to Renki. I have
You're next to
proficiency.
Renki.
140.
Okay.
So
You 16 by a
excited.
little
dude.
bit.
Three.
Roll a 1
You-
and beat a 16. That's great.
You feel something deep inside of you that you've had locked away start creeping back up, and you feel this hunger. You know this hunger. This is something that can't be sated by any food that you have. No amount of soul shards sates this hunger. No amount of anything helps put a dent in it. It is an actual void, and you feel it. You can fight it off easily, but it's there. And you're reminded of it, and it irritates you. the soul shard is ruined. It cannot be used for literally anything. It is null.
What a waste.
To the elemental, I'll just speak in primordial again and say, again.
I didn't hear that, huh?
It drops the crystal. The crystal hits the ground and splits. And instead of dissipating, it simply loses color and sits there like a broken piece of glass as the elemental rolls off. And Lyric, you see this. It scoots away.
I like to think this happened like Kazar's is seated next to me.
Yep,
It
I'm just
happened next to me?
talking.
I hear again, primordial,
Again.
excuse me. Reach
got
out and
it.
grab a piece of glass out of curiosity.
I would have
Yeah,
picked that
you
up.
see a stubby little dwarven hand reach out and grab a shard and drag it back in.
Oh, dude, I would have.
I'm sitting next to him.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
next to
if
me.
I would have saw
I
that thing
know.
drop, I would have fucking went for it.
Lyric, I have to ask, would you have gone for it?
Knowing Dro's right there.
Because Dro is right there.
Yeah.
We can also see you.
Mhm.
Yes. Yes, you can see me, can you? You can. You got that fucking right. You can.
If, in the amount of time it takes you to cast invisibility, I would have already grabbed the shards
Mm.
before you cast it. I know what you're like.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna click a button in private.
Unless you're a
Yep.
sorcerer with
Mitch,
quicken
give
spell, I
me-
don't think anything you cast can outpace
Give me your
me.
decision
Yeah.
on this. And think about it. Yara, motherfucker.
Yes.
No, I mean,
Okay.
that was a
Adam.
JoJo
Bro.
reference.
Dro and Lyric, both of you in private, roll sleight of hand checks. That's hilarious. That is equally hilarious.
Oh god, my keyboard's fucked up for a reason. I can't type.
I'm saying if he casts a spell, the amount of time it takes
This
to cast a
is-
spell, I can reach.
So incredible of a thing to watch right now. Lyric casts a spell, and you have no idea what happens. But what you do know, because this is really funny, is that one half of this two-part broken crystal starts to lift in the air.
We
Drokarn,
fucking
I'd like to ask
equaled
you a
out?
question. No.
We equaled out.
Drokarn, I'd like to ask you a question.
Mhm.
There are two halves of this shard. You have three options. Would you like left, right, or both? Because I believe for the first time in your entire goddamn life, you are faster than someone.
This is great.
I'm really
By a lot.
By a lot. This is fantastic.
Given where I am in relation to Zarius, the left one.
Okay.
Oh my god.
The one that's floating in the air, you just see it, makes you even more curious, and you grab onto it.
I'm thinking because it happened at the same time. Like I went to reach out, and as my hand was in front of my eyes, it started lifting up, and I grabbed it. Like that was higher than expected.
You grab. Oh, god damn it.
And I pull into the dome that blocks other spell effects.
You
I'm gonna
grab a
make
hand.
Here's another thing in private because I have to double check now.
You grab a hand, Matthew. And very suddenly, the moment I'm talking. Gone.
I probably even noticed it. They're like, the hell?
Yeah,
Grab.
you feel a contact, and then you feel actual contact.
And, look at the little shard piece, even more like, what the hell was that?
Yep, it's now extra confusing. And that happened. And you just study it. There's literally nothing to gain. It's just an empty shard of crystal. Lyric is
means the
nowhere
whole
to be
thing's like-
found at the moment. Just by the way, just so everybody is aware, he suddenly was there, and then he was gone, and now he is extra fucking gone as he had cast Dimension Door.
Wait, who's gone? Gone?
I ain't
Lyric
going
was
far.
there?
I ain't going far. If
Sure.
anyone takes a look, I'll
don't.
tell you, Mitch, where I'm gonna be.
Sure.
Oh, I can't type with my keyboard because reasons. I don't know what the fuck is going on with
Sure.
it.
Either way, wonderful. You all take a long rest unless there's anyone else who wants to do something
I
aside
killed
from
Drew.
Zarius, who gets a second soul shard and is this time uninterrupted.
I had been talking to Yara about something, but she has gone, and I wanted to try to get to Lyric and ask him about what we need to do with the shards again.
Oh,
Like, do we have to go now?
honestly, that's up to you guys. I think everyone else is having a good time, but the more time we waste, the further Torin gets. So, what do you think?
Would we still be able to rest?
I mean, I don't know how long it would take to row. What the fuck was... Whatever. I have other things on my mind. Let me know if Zarius wants to talk. I think we have a lot of things to discuss.
He was trying to speak to you earlier, but you didn't hear him, and he can't leave the dome.
Oh, he can't leave the dome. He
The
just
dome
has
will
to
fall.
be confident, unless he wants me to go face to face. I will be happy. You know what I mean? He's on the other side of the dome. I'm on the other side of the dome. We there's something between us. We can still talk to each other. If he wants to do that, I'm okay with that too.
I believe that's what he was trying to do.
I wasn't sure. I think this was
Do you need me to go ask Lyric?
we hurt each other so much, Renki. We hurt each other so much. Why do we fight each other like this? I grab you on the shoulder. Why? Why are we like this? Why can't we just admit our true feelings?
What do you mean?
My heart, Renki, for my heart.
My poor 140 BPM heart.
Someone get him a cleric! He's having a heart attack!
I'll go.
I want to talk to him. I need him. I just want him to need me.
Or are you like grasping your heart?
Like, I want him to need me as much as I need him. Come on.
I'm gonna grab you by the wrist.
Take
I'm gonna
me
pull
away.
you. I'm fucking pulling you. Yeah.
Oh!
Fuck. I take you to the dome.
I'm whisked away. Such a strong fellow.
Can he enter the dome?
No, he can't.
No, you can't.
Didn't
My
think
hand,
so.
Our
my
resident
hand will
wizard
go
left
up
no.
against the dome like this. Darius! Darius!
Say you're sorry.
No one gets a long rest as far as that goes.
I haven't touched my long rest button on purpose.
I'm just ignoring it entirely because I have something interesting now.
Jarius.
They had to go do something.
I know. I can see that. I know. With that, we're all going to take a nice breaky poo.
Yep.
While they come on back, whenever they come back, go grab your waters, go take a shit or a pee, whatever you want. We're going to come back and we're going to start this bitch right up.
Can't wait to kill Drew.
I'm fucking dying
Dude.
here, guys. You're
Dude,
giving me a
Drew-
heart
Drew's
attack.
Nothing
gonna
left.
You're
Can
hurting.
kill
You
Dro.
seem like you're having so much fun right now, George.
It's been
You're allowed
such
to
a
fuck with
long
everyone again?
time, my guy. It's been such a long time. It's like stepping into familiar shoes once more. You know what I'm talking about? Woo!
Matt, do you now understand what I've been saying about how the
153.
whole session
What?
could end? The whole
Yeah.
campaign can end
Very quickly, it
in
could have.
one simple action.
What you got there, George?
I got hopes and dreams, my friend. I got hopes and dreams.
Yep,
That's what
lots
I
of
have.
hopes and dreams.
I want Zarya so badly right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying hard to get you there, buddy.
I need that ass. That Zasrius.
That I was gonna say Zussy, but I don't know if I wanna.
I need that
Double
Zussy.
Zussy.
I want the whole package.
I want the whole Zussy.
I'm glad that went over well. I thought I'd get shamed for that one.
Nah, man, the fucking Zussy. I love it.
Yeah. Of course, I get hit up by Cadence, dude. She's like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
How's it going, cutie? Oh, no, I was just talking about the Zussy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm talking about Zussy, dude.
Talking about that Zussy.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh. So yeah, Chris,
That's me.
Rick's back.
Yeah. Hey, Sprick.
I
Yes, Brick somehow isn't also dead. Proud of him.
I enjoyed greatly when I messaged Mitch of like, yeah, there's a lot of problems. If Vin was alive, man, this would be sorted out so quickly. I'm
Yep.
It
like,
really would
but
be.
he's not, and I can't do anything. That's hilarious. I love.
Can you give me the Vengar play-by-play of
Yeah,
how
dude.
this would
I want to
go
hear
down?
what Vingar would do.
Probably just strangle everyone and say, no, we're fucking killing the devil. Shut up. Like,
Oh.
it's just
Yup.
100%.
Oh.
Torn is not the priority. What the fuck
You-
are you guys doing?
You and I would fucking fight. Holy shit.
I think you would lose, Randy.
I don't know. It depends.
I
Vince-
think
I
you would
won for
lose.
George, so
Oh.
There are two characters that have been fucking terrifying this entire campaign. In order,
Oof.
tied for first is Libitina and Vengar.
Oh.
and they had a 1v1 and it ended in one turn.
Yo,
That sounds
Vanguard beat the shit out of me, man.
And before
He
you go,
killed you in
Vin
one
went-
shot?
I want to say it. Libitina went first, by the way.
Yes. So my initial response because she didn't know Vanguard well enough. She's like, let me have an honorable battle. I'm not gonna fucking dome him.
You're not gonna give him the fucking
You should've.
Andreos treatment.
Yeah, I'm not
You
gonna give him
should've.
the Andreos treatment. I'm not gonna fucking cast darkness on him. I'll meet him face to face. And boy,
He's an
golly,
honorable
did
warrior.
that motherfucker did not hold back once he
Did he
got his
crit
hand
you?
on me.
That
Did he
close
crit you?
and
What
everything burned.
That was the most like Loki and Hulk thing I'd ever fucking see. Like
Yeah.
when Athena came up, shank, shank, shank. Fucking Vingard just grabs leg.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking ragdoll.
No mercy. It wasn't about honor at that fucking moment. He smited my ass. He
The worst
smoked
part-
me harder than anything. He smoked me so hard that he lost the next battle because he spent everything to fucking
Yeah.
do it.
It's also
What
worth
did-
mentioning.
what did you
Vin has
do?
killed dragons in 2 turns, not 1 turn.
Yes.
2 turns. And before you say, "Well, what the
2
party
turns.
do?" They supported Vin.
The party buffed Vin, and Vin killed things instantly. It was
The
hilarious.
entire party dynamic before you have shown up has been buff Vin, put him in there, let him do his thing.
How much?
That
You're
is
doing
all-
hundreds of damage? Like
He
per fucking-
smoked
Yes.
my ass. One fucking turn.
How?
He's a Vingard. He's horrifying.
Being a fighter with haste, enlarge, holy
Holy
weapon.
weapon occasionally.
Ouroboros, which is just more
Ouroboros.
enlarged.
So yeah, more enlarge. He would tend to have bardic inspiration a lot. Any buff that this group's classes can give, Vin got. And I just ran in and beat ass. And the
We
worst
once
part
got
is,
holy weapon during all of this, and I just didn't know what to do with myself. I'm like, okay.
like, there was one time that the combat got scary, and I was like, I know of this combo and how to break Vin. I don't want to do it because it'll break the campaign. And one time Mitch was like, "Oh, you're fighting a dragon." I'm like, "I got to go all out." And I'm like,
Die. I'm pretty sure
I-
dragon like breathe its attack through like the cave, and we're like, okay, Vin, hold still. I gave
yes.
you holy weapon. You got enlarged, and Dark Side just sat
Yes.
to the side. And you killed it. in
You
one
all
turn.
had like a full round of prep just because of distance traveled. And like as the dragon was like marching forward, like it's gonna happen, guys. Like the breath weapon just went off. It was like Zarius' turn. All right, I enlarge him. We all get with buffs. Everybody nods their head. We teleport Vin in. 1 turn, gone. Eviscerated. Like
But
220 damage in like a turn.
fucking
I
threw
didn't know
the
what to
dragon.
do.
Jared was in
rock.
the campaign. The
They
first
can
had the
possibly
first move.
throw.
So Jared's like, "I'm gonna kick his ass." Does like a big like cleric spell. We're like, "Wow, good job, dude." All right, get Vin in there, finish the job.
Yeah. So Jared ran in, dealt like 20 damage, and was just like, my dick, incredible. After a
Walks
round
in.
of just buffing Vin walks in, 220 plus damage, just like dragon's gone.
Oh god.
Absolutely gone.
Oh
Then Andreas was
god.
the dragon player.
It was incredible.
Yeah, and then Andreas took credit for killing the dragon and was the dragon slayer.
Yeah, it was
No
really funny.
cares.
Andreos takes the head, goes to like a taxidermy thing to get it mounted on his shoulder, and Vin's like, "Oh, whatever, dude. I've killed other dragons." Like,
Fun fact: that dragon's what almost all of our armor's made out of.
yeah.
Yes.
That dragon.
Oh god.
Vin did a good job of keeping everyone together, sane and happy, and defending them. And the second Mitch said, "Do you want to like die?" And I was like, "It'd be kind of crazy to see what happens." I kind of do. Like,
Party
Oh,
dynamic
great.
would kind of shift really dramatically.
I asked so hard. I'm like, can I banana in this moment?
I kept screaming yes. I started typing banana to Chris, and Chris was like, I don't believe it until I see it.
yeah, it was literally. I gotta wait for the lyric to say this to me, otherwise it's a meme.
I was like, banana, 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 banana. Banana, by the way, Hunter, is code word for kill Yara on sight. If Lyric had ever said the phrase banana to Vin, It was a zero hesitation, no holdback policy, and it was just murder
Oh,
Yara.
no.
And it's
That-
also worth mentioning, I don't know if anyone else caught this. Leading up to Vin's death was literally, I want to find every way to counter Yara. Like, she
That's why I was
flies,
getting the
flying
wings
her
so he
down.
could fly.
If
Oh
she
my
does some stuff
God.
to escape, I'll rip her back with my magical harpoon that I got and never used. Like,
That's so fucking good, though.
Oh,
He was an absolute fucking terrorist.
so
Hello.
that's why I've been so
Hello.
quiet. 'Cause I'm just like, oh, this is so interesting. Like, if
We were
Vin was
talking
here, it'd
about
be
Vin.
so different. Like,
If Vin were here, everything would be different.
so I'm enjoying being a sprick on the wall and just
A sprick on the wall.
You're just in the middle of them crisscross applesauce being a sprick on the wall.
Well, when I walked away to go to the bathroom, I said to Mitch, I'm like, Sprick's got his ass out of the dome taking a shit. Like,
beautiful.
I'm just gonna go take a shit and bye. No,
I mean-
make sure I,
I
had
mean-
snacks nearby.
You can leave the dome and come back whenever you want.
Sprick doesn't know that his butt just hung
He
out
doesn't
the
care.
dome and let the shit slide
No.
off of it. Like,
Uh,
Sprick is an animal.
Who the hell?
What?
Hold on.
What's your language,
What's
motherfucker?
happening?
No. Don't worry about it. Hold on. No move a fucking muscle.
Hands up, don't shoot.
No. You can move. I now have what I needed. I have pressed
Everyone
the
was
copy
so much
paste button.
faster than our last group from D&D. Mitch would be like, don't touch anything. Everyone would be fucking frantically moving as much shit as they could. I'd do this.
Yeah, it'd drive me fucking insane. Like, hands up, don't shoot. Chris would always have his hands up. Matt would have his hands up. Everything was good to fucking go. And then fucking Evan was just sitting there. If you just look at
No,
Matt,
it was
just go,
Marlon. Marlon was way worse.
yeah, fucking Evan and Marlon just like,
Fucking
yeah,
Canadians.
my hands are up.
Hey, I can walk through the wall. Hey, I can see the whole map, idiot. And you're just like, stop that. Like,
It drove me insane.
oh.
Yeah, we had
So the
a
fact that everyone
strict
did this, I was like, oh.
no peeking policy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dog.
We're good now. We're good.
Dog.
What is dog doing? What are you doing, girl? Don't
Trying
do
to
that.
Being my leg being weird.
Just ask
sure
him.
dog's not a
Just
cat?
ask him to be picked up. Stop messing with his foot. Look, she's staring at you like, come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I want. I want what you want. Pick me up.
What she wants? She wants this.
Oh,
Yeah.
she sure
Give it
does.
to me.
You ain't getting it.
Oh, my poor baby girl.
She's going for it.
Okay. Now that I've gotten that out of my system, I just needed to do something.
Let your
Are we
mind-
all back and ready to go?
Yeah.
That's it. I'm
Nope,
getting
we
up
don't
and
have a
getting drunk.
mascot. Hello, mascot.
Dude, we have a mascot. Look at the mascot.
Yeah, it's Chris. Isn't he adorable? He's a goblin.
He's a Loompa.
She is biting your finger.
No, Chris is a goblin. Sprick's a
Oh,
Loompa.
yes.
Very big difference.
Yes, Rick's a Loompa.
Get over here, Lyric.
All right. With that, everyone who wishes to, you may take a long rest. We are done with this day. Last call.
I blow up the orb. Everyone dies.
Can I notify Zarius about soul shard stuff?
What do you mean?
For him to,
Volcano.
yeah.
To go to the volcano to smith stuff, right? Okay. I think that's a bad idea. We don't have time to get there.
Oh, okay.
I have never been there, and if it's the volcano that I think it is on map, we could end up in the ocean.
Oh, cool.
I
Very
can't.
cool.
I have not been there, and it is 50-50 chance if we end up on the volcano, in the volcano, or in the ocean. So it's probably like a 30-30 chance, actually.
Fair.
On it, in the ocean, or under, or just in the woods. So
I think y'all should totally send it. That'd be a wild trademark way to end the campaign.
it would be a wild trademark way to end the campaign.
It's just
If-
coin flip your way to the
teleport-
campaign end.
into the volcano. Just
Let's all just get surgery from Thea and see how it goes.
Hey, Sprick, if you build us a boat, we can take it out right now. Sail away.
And with that, you
Get me the wood and
all
you got a
wake
boat.
up feeling nice and rejuvenated. You all wake
So-
up.
so-
You do not feel nice and rejuvenated. Just so everybody is painfully aware. You feel like you just slept in the middle of a war. And it feels wrong.
Mhm.
Nothing's
you have a
changed
job
in
to
the
do.
situation.
Yep. But there's nothing that happens to the encampment. Maybe a few stray stragglers, a few fiends come up and try to attack. It's not clever. It's not a smart, tactful attack. It's almost like rabid wolves attacking a tent. They're eviscerated. Gone. The army site is confused. Some of them rest, mainly the wounded, but the rest press forward into the battle and clear out more area as need be. Many of them die. Actually, most of them do. But this location, this exact spot, is safe. And all the defensives here are basically unneeded. As Lewis kept his promise. The first promise. Let me rephrase. You'll wake up. The dome goes down. What's the plan? We have been doing a whole lot of talking this entire time. Cut right to it. Unless it is extremely important, you can voice it. But otherwise, what do we want to do?
Banana.
No banana.
Vanguard rises from his grave. From the ashes, he's
An axe
reborn.
monstrosity
So say
comes
what
up.
grave he burned.
Teacher, he's got his hand
Teacher.
up.
Uh-huh.
I would just go talk to the dude who can connect me to Thandrew.
Okay.
I would also talk to Darius.
I'd whip out an etch a sketch and draw my sweet boat and all my hot babes and Zarius on it.
Hell yeah.
Hold on one moment.
Hang on a second.
We're double checking something, and by that I mean
Someone
It's-
did a thing, everyone panic.
It's under my item. I've been tracking them there.
my notes are wrong.
Okay.
Your notes are correct. Let me double check before I do anything.
It's par for the
Because
course of
this has
Darius.
changed a lot. Like a
Which is why I was
lot.
trying to do it before I slept.
Yes. Well played. I'm gonna just send you a little screenshot, and you can just figure this out however you want. Okay.
Thank you.
You're gonna notice one thing. And you're just not allowed to ask about it. Understand?
Understood.
Cool. You'll know immediately what it is. Let us. Motherfucker, keep your goddamn headsets on at this point if you walk away. That son of a bitch. He was
We
the
got
person I was
warn
going to
and
talk to.
everything. So
Whatever.
my boat is gonna be big. Big women, little women. Zarius will be there. It's gonna be great. Oh shit, he's back.
Great. You're
Okay.
fucking back. All right.
Sorry,
We're
I thought
resolving
I
you
had a moment.
first. Nope, sure don't. We're resolving you first. So go ahead.
Okay. I walk up to the guy. I need
Yep.
to be connected to Thundru.
He's been up all night.
Mm.
I'm sorry. This is the middle of the night.
Oh. Oh yeah.
His bags have bags.
Yeah.
He looks like he was just starting to sit down. And he looks at you. What?
A message. I need to send one to Thundru of Fob Illinois.
Just hands you a stone.
Yep.
Say
I'll
whatever
take
you
it.
want.
Thank you.
Don't walk
I
within
grab
10
the
feet.
stone. Well,
He
wait,
won't
what did he say?
listen to shit. Don't walk away from 10 feet and he won't listen to shit.
Perfect. He'll stay within 10 feet. Thundru, are you awake?
Who on earth could sleep during anything like this? That's a silly question.
Fair enough. I will speak in
You
Sylvan.
sound groggy.
Yes, a little. I woke up very recently.
I'll say what I just said again. Who on earth would sleep during this situation?
Not many.
Just long sigh.
Yep. Not giving that one up.
What do you need
Have you heard anything?
now? Yes, I've heard.
And
You're not going to like my news.
I figured I would never like what it was. What is it?
Oh, well, you see, I tried to contact you, a few hours ago, and a few hours after that, and a few minutes after that, and a couple of times throughout the day, and I just ended up stopping. Apparently, you were fucking asleep. But he stopped
There's
for a
also
little
a donut
while.
blocking it.
But he stopped for a little while. And he's with someone now. Someone your little ragtag group of people is extremely intimate with. The witch. Bag. On the plus side, he stopped. I'm glad you needed your shut eye.
Consider Torden dead. Where is he?
I would love to. Unfortunately, I'm. Never mind, Renki. Where is he? Happily explain it. If you look at a map and you ever open your eyes, because I know they've been closed for a solid few hours,
I get that you're upset. I'm sorry.
you slept in the middle of a war. Yet the enemy that you've been talking about, prep. It was foolish and stupid. You get to hear me be upset. Now you listen well. If you look at a map, you look at Mecca. And you very simply head west. Southwest. You eventually start crossing over a mountain range, more south than west. And you keep going through those mountains. You eventually reach the very point of the sea, of water, as it juts through the valley. That is where they are. I know not what they are doing. I have no idea what they are doing. But all Alvaro has been talking about is the creepiest thing I've ever heard. That fucking man-child, Torn Drag, is sitting with his hands wrapped around his knees, curled up in a ball, as Thea is leaning over him and whispering to him. It is the creepiest fucking thing.
I think Thea is the real issue. I think they're both
Well-
an issue. But Thea is the real one.
I hope you're wrong. Because I hope that she is no issue.
I don't want her to be.
Well,
So you were saying, and this is me asking as a player, just to clarify what you said. It is southwest, right? Or is it southwest in general towards?
follow Mecca in a straight diagonal line to the left.
Yeah.
The first point that comes out, it kind of looks like a middle finger doing this.
Yeah, doing
That point.
right there. Okay, at the very point
right
of that.
there. The very point.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay. I can work with that. Thank you.
All right. Renki,
Thank you.
I have no assistance to give you. If
I owe
you
you.
die, I'm going to be so annoyed. That's all you get.
He'll
I will mock you
return-
for eternity. An eternity!
Love you too.
I owe you one. Click. And I will hand it back to.
An eternity! Click.
Crystals don't work that way.
I love her.
Okay. I will return to the party.
All right. You return to the party with new information.
Question is, who do I tell first?
Well, literally everyone is there, and I don't give a fuck. Let's move this bitch along.
I tell them the information.
Wonderful.
Joy.
You all
Yeah,
hear
we should
where-
kill Thea. She killed Vin. Fuck that bitch.
Yeah,
That is so fucking valid.
I'm with you there, Sprick. I mean, we did kill her the first time, and someone made it unstick. Isn't that right, Zarius?
I mean, we never fully did it, if that's what you're asking.
Hmm.
Do we have a way of getting pretty close there or no?
I mean, I can always get us close. I'm checking that.
Do we have any way to speak to Alvaro ahead of time to tell him we are coming? Or where to find us after we appear?
What?
Is there a way to talk to Alvaro? Because Alvaro is there, right? He's watching this happen. We need to convene with him.
Oh.
Then plan attack from there.
No.
Fuck.
Wait, don't we have all these like
Alvaro's
as a player,
stone-
just a player, don't we have like a stone that we can communicate with all the generals? That, or at least all the generals can hear.
Yeah.
Yes, but that doesn't affect my teleportation.
Oh no,
But
I'm not
if
talking
you
about
wanted
that.
to say, if you wanted to say
Oh.
just out loud, and it wouldn't be like a huge problem that other generals hear this, is that, hey, Alvaro, we're going to reconvene you with you. Or Alvaro, expect
True.
some extra hands or something like that.
Alvaro, reinforcements on the way.
Yeah.
And if preferably I would like to do it so that he hears my voice.
Sure. And like, because like at least all like the generals were given one, and if anything, Yar would hand over the device.
Perfect.
You know, the best
I-
lies are the ones that are spoken true.
Yar's ignoring it and just like him like moving.
That's
things
what I'm
along.
saying, green guy.
I love you, Sprig.
Don't know your name. Not gonna ask. Don't give a fuck.
That glorious bastard's too
Rick
good for
should
me.
know lyric though. Funniest part.
I know, but he doesn't remember anyone's name but yours.
So, is there anything
He
else
hates
you
me.
need left to prepare?
It's funny.
I mean, it's a shot in the dark, honestly. I've heard about it. I haven't seen it. I haven't been there. I have no object associated with it. So it's going to be a shot in the dark regardless.
And Lyric, you don't happen to have an object to associate with it.
With the location in particular, not with the person.
I can probably. I'm thinking. I'm making sure I can do something like this. Hold on. I'm not sure if I have it or not. Give me a second. Do we have a map?
We do.
Yes.
You sure do. Go
I
to
noticed.
Discord. Go to the map section.
Yeah,
We got a
There's a map.
island.
I
I
think
know,
we were
I know, I
talking
know, I
about
know.
more
I
like-
mean, in
we have
we have the
yes,
map
yeah,
spread out
Hunger
in front of
map.
us. Is what I'm saying, right?
Hunger
Yes.
map. There you go.
Yes.
And I point to
Uh,
the little middle finger on the map, the one that's like
yeah, here we go. I will try to use prestidigitation to give a more accurate location, if anything. Just
That's
putting.
Say that again.
He's just pointing it out on the map.
Right.
Doesn't
Yeah.
really do anything.
No.
Yeah.
No. I just figured that out. I'm like, right there, motherfuckers.
it's okay, George. It's okay.
Right
Okay.
there.
Okay, so
That's
if there's
where we
nothing
need to
else-
The
be.
thought that counts.
We're
Wait,
over
you
here.
don't happen to have anything from Alvaro, would you? Oh wait, no,
And we
he
need
came
to
out of
go
prison.
there.
Hold on. I may.
Mhm.
I don't think I do, but nope. Not a thing.
I will say that if this is all the knowledge I have, we have a 25% chance of getting there.
How close can you get this?
Oh,
That's
I
it.
see.
What
Like
are
a
the other
nearby
chances?
location to just traveled from. We go
That's
to a
all- that's
near
fine.
city location, something that we're familiar with that's close enough to it, and travel from there.
I can do that too. It's by. I'm assuming we're looking at the same spots by Darkwalk.
The closest,
No.
no, it's closer to the okay. So it's the little side, so you're on the scimitar sprites
Yeah.
spires. Go over to the right directly from Darkot,
Uh-huh.
and you see that little thing that looks
Oh.
like a finger.
The
Oh,
river.
That.
The river
Yes.
finger. Oh,
Yes.
well,
What's the?
I mean, we can walk there in a couple hours if you want.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Oh, that's a couple hours away. I thought that was like a couple.
No, no,
days.
no. With his
A
ability,
couple hours for him.
we can just
Oh.
speed walk.
Have you
there.
been to the
Oh.
Shadowfell?
No.
You're gonna love it.
You would
You're
you
gonna
like
love
to?
it. It's great.
Do I
Go
know
find
anything
your
about the
grandma.
name Shadowfell? Does that? Do I kind of have like a
Probably heard
knowledge
about
or
it.
no?
Do you know Feywild?
Are you
Pulls on
sure,
my
Mister like
ears.
Okay.
partial druid?
Yes. So the way that the Feywild is a magical reflection of our world,
We can talk along the way.
well, Shadowfell is not. I can explain in great theory.
It is great, Zarius. We are just short.
Everyone, we need to find a shadow.
Look around the general city we're in.
Yep.
This trouble.
We're in the Valley of Shadows.
Oh, I can't type.
Oh, you're ruined. You're just an annoying loud asshole now.
Lyric, you've taken care of us being gone for a little while, right?
Sorry, I did not hear you
Hold the
because
fuck up.
I couldn't hear you.
Lyric, you have us covered as far as story for why we've been gone.
Oh, dude, it's simple. Secret mission.
Okay.
Everybody, secret mission. This is just a secret mission. Do you want me to expand upon it? I can go, this whole time I cross on to the other side of the
Let's
field
go.
and
All right, we'll be there in like 4
snuck
hours.
into the ranks. Come on, guys. I have longer to go. I
She-
just follow you
She
guys.
grabs she grabs Lyric, lets him have her on as she pulls him along.
Wait, please. Let me see that map again.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Caparian Islands have changed.
Oh, great.
What?
I've seen Vingar's map. It's like a peninsula. What the fuck is wrong with your map?
What is wrong with the map?
See, I fucking told you. How did no one notice but me? I've not been in this goddamn campaign for a month and I noticed the map changes.
Hold on. I'm
Hunter
going
didn't
to-
even know, so
You have it on the wall.
You motherfucker.
I threw it in paint like a year ago.
Yeah, I mean-
I was looking at the
There's
map.
nothing
Hey.
in the map section.
No, see? Look,
What?
Scroll up a little bit.
So look near the K.
there's a
in
land
Zendra.
bridge now.
Yeah.
I thought we were going south.
Yes, we
That's
are.
not relevant to what we're
It's
doing
not relevant,
right now.
but
I just noticed the
I
map
was like,
change.
Chris! It's like, what do you mean?
Like, I stared at the map and went, something changed. This isn't right. I drew this fucking map. I know where everything is. And I stared at the Caparian Islands. I'm like, that wasn't there
Listen
before.
here, fuckers. I'll say this
Turn the
once. I said it
peninsula.
at the beginning of this campaign. Whenever a couple of us weren't here, I'll say it again while we're at the end. I don't give a fuck if you don't follow my story. It's still happening.
The islands are moving.
I will move heaven and earth.
for my amigo.
all right. So we all convene under a little shadow. I go hooba dooba dooba, and we start to slip into the Shadowfell.
Who's
Let's
holding
go.
my hand?
Rinky does not like the Shadowfell. This shit's scary.
No, that's why you're going to stick with me.
I
I don't like
grabbed
that, but I got him.
I grabbed Yara and Renki's hand.
Grab Zarius.
I'll grab Zarius.
I'll give him a very, very firm grip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, either Renki
Not out
or
of scary, but
Bro have to grab
Oh.
the goblin.
Goblin
I'm
grabbed my
grabbing
hand
Bro.
already.
All right,
He's
let's
air-
go.
He's ergonomically easier to hold on to.
Glad.
Daddy, where are we going?
Mommy.
I hope we're not killing the hero of Vestergaard.
Nope.
As we're going, I say, are you sure you don't want to force a weapon first? And
Oh, there's that.
I can't get there. Do you see that volcano with the new landmass? Do you see that?
Let's go
Do
there
you
for
see
fun.
that?
Yeah.
There's still
Quick
water.
vacation.
There's still water. I can't get through the water.
oh,
Oh,
Grab
you
it
just
in
ain't
the
trying
episode.
hard enough. We have, of course, Andreos.
I mean, I would love to have forged weapons, but it certainly didn't look like we had time to do that shit.
We never do.
We can always ride on Andreos. And
We also don't have time for a long rest, but we needed it, so
yeah,
I don't want to delay it further.
Then off we go, my boys.
Shadow.
I'll make
Off
this a
we
vote.
go.
It'll take me
This is
at
about
least
to
an
be the
hour.
hardest fucking fight we've ever had, dude.
As a last call, a very last 100% certainty, where are we going?
Exactly where you told me, and that's what I'm telling them.
That means fucking nothing.
Oh well, you pointed it out to me on the
Luke?
map.
We're going to the middle.
Where are
mean-
we going?
We're heading in that direction.
Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Because Luke could
Towards-
fucking take y'all on a goddamn journey wherever he wants right now. And you are all stuck to do it.
Technically, they're not. They just have to roll.
That's true.
Oh, guys, he's gonna kill us all!
Zarius. You begin shadow walking. And as you grasp hands with everybody, or however the hell anyone is holding on to you, you begin to jaunt. And everyone else begins to jaunt. And you all head in the direction of where Rinky said. I will note, and this has no bearing on your movement, and this is only because of your pact with Zinch. Your arm does pull you in a direction, but it is very easy to correct. Had you not made the pact,
Mhm.
you'd just be going.
If I got told that, I would be vibing with them like, well, where's the arm taking me? Like,
Well, you're not leading.
I would have
True.
been like an anti-Thor, just. But yeah,
You're the hammer.
So Hunter understands we are slipping between the material plane and the Shadowfell. We look like ring wraiths in Lord of the Rings. As we walk very quickly, don't touch the lights.
Perfect.
don't try and take a souvenir. Only idiots do that.
Hunter knows the cosmology from like top to bottom, so we're good there.
Yep.
Yeah.
With
Things
that,
between planes move faster.
you all begin marching. And I'd just like to have the mental imagery for everybody to be here. You are all marching. Zarius, Lyric, Yara, Rinky, Dro, and Sprick
That's me.
gliding through the Shadowfell on your way to kill the hero of Estergard. From an outside perspective, if they could see you fleeing from the war as fast as you can, running in a direction for the greater good that no one else knows, to end the war while it's still ongoing, to hopefully be able to liberate and to free your troops from fighting as it's going on. And when you all arrive in the area, there will be no rolls, because having y'all be separated right now would mean an instant death. As the moment you enter this area and you place your foot down, for the first time, you are all in synchronicity. As you all let go at the same time, and you stare at Torin sitting down, one knee up, one hand on his knee, another leg outstretched, looking directly at you. Thea, standing behind him with a hand rested on his left shoulder. Around you all are circles, runes, spiraled and sprawled throughout the ground as they smile. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh,
The next time we play, it may be the end of the campaign. And I just want everybody to be aware of that. I will allow, right here and now, if anyone forgot to change spells, this is your only time. The next time we play, I will lock your asses out of your sheets. You will have what you have. I implore everyone to study their sheets and to make sure they know every tool that they have available. If I haven't made it clear from before, I am not holding back. If your character goes down, I will step on you and I will try to kill you. This is it.
I just saw a spell that I could swap to, and I want to talk to you about it.
That's fine.
I just have a few questions about like, it's just like solid stone ground we're on, with just a bunch of symbols inscribed in, or is it like patches of dirt with symbols, stone sitting around
It
that are the
is-
symbols.
It is dirt. It is craggly earth. Let me show you. The symbols aren't there at the moment because I didn't expect you guys to have the full prep. I thought y'all wouldn't go for it. But this is roughly what you would see.
Here we go.
Oh, dude, my rolling disaster's here. I don't have to waste that first turn summoning him.
You sure don't,
I
Because-
was like, oh, this sucks.
because I am
Ah.
not about to sit here and let you fuck yourself.
uh,
I'm imagining
wait,
the
I
moment
recognize
you're
this
here, you
map.
go, "It's the hero of Kavash!" Clap your hands, and it's there.
That guy becomes
But yeah, you
Sheogorath.
sure do recognize this map. This is my favorite map. This is the one I made. I'm very proud of this map.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Would you have allowed me to bring Andreas with us?
If Sprit can bring his rolling disaster, I will allow you to bring Andreas.
Fantastic.
I will allow you to summon Andreas the moment you touch your feet here in Seatory.
Fantastic. I might need to do that.
You can think on that one.
Oh, it's almost a non-question at this point. Well, I'll see how the first turn goes.
This is gonna be real intense.
Oh wait. Nope. Gonna use it
Oh,
right
fuck.
away.
All right, hey Zarius. What prep would you do before the battle?
What
Like
prep
before
would I
you
do?
shadow stepped. Yep.
Before I shadow step, not
Yes.
much. Because it's 4 hours of walking.
Mhm.
We can prep before we get out, technically. Because shadow walk is not concentration.
Okay.
But
Well, that's reason I'm asking is because I'm looking at my spells and there's things that I would have done, like to try to prep for the fight. But I don't know if we're gonna get like a single prep time or not.
I mean,
No, you have
Okay.
0. You step your foot down,
Perfect. All right.
and you will find out what happens. You might have prep time, you might not.
Okay.
Either way, though, on a different note, New Torin,
Okay.
New Thea.
Oh god. I'm putting that one away.
I don't need a giant person for that.
Dude, why is Dex here? Why
I
is he not
didn't
wearing
need
his
to see
armor?
that curvature at that close. It freaked me out. Don't do it.
I did not need to see that either, George. I was like, she was like this big in my face.
Freaked me
He's
out.
also so fucking creepy looking. It
It
took me
is.
so long to get like the weird fucking like this is unsettling looking person.
Yes. Yes.
I don't like it.
There's something wrong, and
It's wrong.
you can't quite
Yeah.
tell what it is.
Yeah, it's
That's-
like, oh,
that's what's-
you're off.
I
You're
think
off.
it's like smiling, but she's not using like the actual muscles right here
Yeah.
to smile.
Yeah.
It's something about it. It's a
She's
perfect.
smiling and her eyes aren't smiling. Her
Yes.
cheeks aren't smiling. The nose isn't wrinkled. It's
Yeah, because
it's
if you
like-
cover
it's an
up her lower half
inorganic
of her face,
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
puppet. Almost like
she's
a
not
puppet.
smiling if you take away the mouth.
Oh, jeez.
It's just shadow that peers up. But there you go.